And hello everybody, welcome to Do All the Things, the GDQ Hotfix show all about harmless speedruns and completionist categories in general. I'm your host, Mr. Shasta, and today we're featuring a bunch of runners from Fastest Furs. We got pods up right now with Neon White, All Level Rush. After this we have Argo Otter with Dishonored, All Collectibles, and a Kirby 900 G1 100% race. I haven't had a race in a while on my show between Music Will and Mossy Claus. All those are going to be very awesome. The theme here is Fastest Furs, but our online event is currently going on this weekend, essentially, and that's why I decided, you know what, my show overlaps with that. I'm just gonna go ahead and promote it a little bit. Why not? Because I'm part of that event too. But yeah, I thought it'd be pretty fun. So yeah. Pods here was featured yesterday, but the other two runners will be featured actually tomorrow. So that's pretty cool. That being said, I think it's time to start it up. So let's go. Hello, Pods. How's it going?
Hello. I am doing well, thank you. A little bit tired this evening, but just for the most part, doing well. Run was really good for my Fastest Furs, but yeah, we're going to be doing All Level Rush today, which is a category I was mostly like the person who made it for the most part. It's basically just a new rush that I made, which is literally just White Heaven Rush and all of these side quests. This is a mod that Static made with the help of Universal, which is basically just all of these levels, which we're going to be doing all of them.
All the things.
That's the name. All the things. So yeah, we're going to start with the countdown, and yeah, countdown will be well, we'll just let the game do the countdown, I guess. So, be all ready?
Yep.
Awesome. Okay, so we're gonna go in 3, 2, 1, and go. So, for those who haven't played Neon White, this is essentially a movement shooter with a heavy emphasis on the speedrunning aspect. There's a ton of ton of strats, ton of tricks, ton of like things going on that really can make the game can more or less break the game wide open. So you may be seeing these cards that like soul cards that you can pick up. This is the Purify, and then there you have the Elevate. Each soul card has a discard ability, which has a each soul card has a discard ability. Each soul card also has a gun tied to it. I'll let Bree take over with that as well.
Yeah, so the first gun that you saw Pods use was the Purify card, the purple one. And the Purify card is like an assault rifle. When you right-click it, it'll place a bomb on the floor. And you're going to be using that a lot for its movement. It's super powerful. And the other card that we're introduced to is the Elevate card. It's like a pistol. And it deals like 1 damage per hit, and then right-click, and it's like a double jump. So we have a nice bit of starting movement to get us set for the first chapter.
Yeah, this first chapter is mostly like a warm-up. But there are going to be a lot of common strat that you're going to be seeing me do. Main thing you're going to be seeing is I'm going to be slashing bullets, slashing bombs, slashing or trying to get as many boosts as I can. There's this thing called bullet boosting, which you see me just did there, where you can get a lot of see me get a lot of speed with boosts like purifies, elevates, and bullets. Just give me a little slight dash of speed, and yeah.
And another big thing is that on Glassport especially, we're going to be running a lot on the water because it's so fast, and you can also jump up the waterways, which you saw Pods do there. Gives you a lot more speed.
That's fine.
Oh, you got this. Easy backup. And a lot of this water movement is going to be huge throughout some of these levels. Above water boosts, when you jump up the water, give you a bit more speed because you're not getting the ground friction, I believe. So you get a little bit faster.
Yeah, now we're going into chapter 2 here. Chapter 1 you may have seen there is no like real way to fall into a pit, but chapter 2, you can chapter 2 starts like ramping things up a little bit. You do get a new card here called a dodge, which is a dodge speed, which is mostly a dash. And now dash and a assault rifle, I believe, or I don't know.
Some sort of rifle.
Some sort of rifle. I don't know.
But with it, you can go super fast, super quickly. It's a nice horizontal dash. So a lot of the levels in Chapter 2 are pretty flat. We're going to be using that dash to get through them very quickly. You can do lots of skips. Like on Smackdown, you can kind of just take a lot of the main pathway here. You don't have to go up these stairs in the middle. It's cool.
Yep. Oh my gosh, I did the strat. So what I just did there is a thing known as a self-bullet boost. Really hatched up strat where there's a something with there's a thing where you can get like a bullet boost, which it's like a bullet boost, but it is like pixel perfect. Not many people get them in runs, but it's like there's no point not going for them, right?
Yeah, it's nice. Some of them have some cool setups you can go for, but otherwise they're super precise.
Yep, for sure.
Yeah, so we're approaching the end of chapter 2 here, and you might have seen one thing as well is that there's a number of demons in each level. In order to get to the end of the level, you need to kill all the demons, and the goal will open. And so it makes a lot of the raiding really cool when you can sort of figure out what way to kill the demons. Like on Dancer, you can just shoot that glass platform, completely skipping a whole section on the side. And these are like developer intended skips too. It's really cool.
So now we're going to chapter 3. Should be seeing a new enemy here called a Guardian. Guardians are more or less like these really large heads with a target, that more or less just like seek in on you, and if you are in that range for too long, then you just die instantly.
Yeah, and you might have seen Pods picked up the new card of chapter 3. It's the Stomp card. It's a submachine gun. It's like a little Uzi. And if you tap left click, you could aim a bit more precisely with it, which is what you're seeing Pods do now. But right click with it and you stomp down to the floor, and it's a nice way of getting around. In Neon White, you can be super floaty if you jump, or if you're just falling in general. So the Stomp card helps you with horizontal navigation in that way. And one thing also in particular is that the way that guns shoot in Neon White, the first 2 bullets of your spray will always go bottom left. So what you're going to see runners do is they're going to be shooting in taps of 1 or 2, so you can get more precise shots on some of these faraway targets.
There is very little RNG in this game. Most of the bullet spreads that are in this game are entirely consistent. So you mostly know exactly what is going on most of the time. Also, this is Canals. Canals is a really fun level that I actually got my first offer time on, and definitely a huge fan of.
Yeah, this game has some secret author times or developer times that only unlock whenever you get the time, which is super cool. And it can be a fun gateway into playing this game for the modded medals that we have.
Oh, for sure.
We have a couple ones that the community love. ILing is super huge in this game.
IL, there is a really heavy IL scene for this game, as you can probably imagine, which sometimes can give a little bit of a detriment to full game runs if you are an IL runner and a full game runner, but we'll cross that bridge when we get there.
So one thing as well with these strats is a lot of the time we're going to be conserving a gun until the end of the level from like the beginning or so that we can skip a whole section. And yeah, nicely done. So
Thank you.
now we're into chapter 4. Chapter 4 is going to be our first chapter that isn't like the others. It's not 10 levels long as you might have seen from the others. This is going to be our first boss chapter. So this chapter only has 3 levels. We're going to get through the first 2 here, and then we're going to have our first boss sequence.
Yeah, boss be against Neon Green. This level can be a little bit off. Some of the hitboxes can be way larger than they have any right to be sometimes.
Yeah, there's some like invisible sticking out hitboxes that can make some of these shots a lot more difficult. So Pause is completely crushing it though, of course.
Thank you. Now we have Neon Green. This is the first fight. Main goal is going to be dealing enough damage to make Green go to 0. We're going to be I'm going to be using my katana here as well while multitasking. I will explain that momentarily. You will see exactly why soon.
Yep. So the objective of this level is to try get Neon Green down to.
That up.
Yeah, you got that.
Oh no, I
You want to
died.
get Neon Green down to 0? Oh no.
Anyway.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Oh, and we're good.
for context, that was entirely just like the time. That doesn't really save any time RTA, but for in-game time, you save about like 3 seconds because you just like the timer pauses when Green is currently in his dying animation. So
Definitely fooled me, I'll
Yep.
tell you that much.
yeah.
So after that, we're into chapter 5. We have our new gun, the
Wait, oh.
fireball card.
Can't believe I missed that.
Oh yeah, close one. The fireball card is a shotgun. It has like a wide spread of bullets, and if you right click, it's like a curved dash. So it's like the Godspeed, but a bit more. You do a little bit more with it. And also, if you fireball on the ground, it'll give you a lot of grounded speed. It's super fast.
I can probably back this up.
Clutching up.
Yeah. A lot of this, I will also add, a lot of this run is mostly just, even though this is like heavy into the IL scene, there's a really strong thing with Rush with, you really need to know your backups, because if you're if you're currently in the middle of a run and then like just get a bit lost with you're not going to get all the strats you do first try, so it's like it's always wise to have a extra secret plan in the back pocket.
Yeah, a lot of the levels are super difficult. This is a very it's a difficult category to do, and backups are super important. You always want to know your demon counts, all that stuff.
Yeah, for sure. It's mostly
thing
just
about
a thing with experience,
go
though.
Yeah, experience for sure helps a lot. One thing about Chapter 5 is that it's super fast. A lot of these levels are super fast paced because of how the fireball card works. And you're going to see a lot of really clean movement. The fireball getting the grounded. Nicely done.
Thank you.
And so this is Arcs. This is like the interesting level of the chapter because it doesn't have any of the new Chapter 5 features in it. One enemy as well we didn't introduce was the Ringer. It's a little blob that shoots at a ring of bullets. This is Apartment.
Yeah, by the way, this is Apartment. For those who've never seen NY and have always wondered how cool this game is, yeah, this is kind of like really flashy.
Yeah, no kidding. Oh my gosh. You just destroyed everybody in that vertical area. That's amazing.
Yeah. Like, you basically just fly up to like the top of the building and then you go right back down as fast as you can.
It's very flashy.
Really cool. Also, yeah, chapter 6, you do see these new enemies called tripwires, which if you go right into one, it is instant death. So, yeah. A lot of these tripwires actually are like connected to other tripwires, so that either tripwires, other enemies, so that as soon as you you knock them out, or like as soon as you hit the tripwire, the other enemies will also die in a all in the line. Like you're gonna see that here with this guardian. Each tripwire does about 5 damage each.
Yep. So you can do a lot of the intended skips of this chapter can involve you hitting all of these tripwires and avoiding like extra sections of levels that speedrunners haven't seen in like years.
Oh, for sure. This level is actually really cool. You mainly just carry one Godspeed throughout the entire strat with a coyote jump, and then you can just use that right at the end in order to get like right to the goal. And yeah, now we have falling, which is unfortunately not really as cool. So yeah.
Yeah, if you have any announcements, that would be perfect, Justin.
Yep, I can read some stuff off. That's no big deal. For instance, I can talk to you about frame fatalities here. That's what I can do. See my
Hell yeah.
operates, what's happening here. Okay, hold on. I'm just gonna do like this. Okay, sorry.
Okay.
Frame Fatalities is a community of women and femmes who share a passion for speedrunning, gaming, and charity. In addition to their 2 flagship events, they host activities year-round in their community Discord, like Game of the Month and randomizer events. Mark FF in chat to learn more and get involved.
We love the frame fatalities here.
We
Absolutely.
do.
I've done a couple neon white. I've done a neon white run with frame fatalities, and I've been with them for so long. They're so cool.
Frame Fatalities is very awesome. Love their events they do every year.
Oh yeah, sure. Yeah, same here.
Sorry, go ahead.
I am a fan of the frame fatalities. Well. Also,
Speaking of cool
yeah,
events that are happening as well. It also had Game Zone Queer. Schedule came out for that very recently, but prize submissions are currently open for it right now.
Oh,
It's coming up October 31st, November 2nd, highlighting queer and LGBTQIA plus runners benefiting the Lambda Legal Defense and Education Fund. And prize submissions are open until October 25th for that. So if you'd like to donate a prize, visit gamezonequick.com/prize-guide for more info.
The lineup for that looks so stacked. It's so cool.
it's so good.
Yeah, I
Don't
was
you
part
watch?
of Game Smith for that, and like we cooked on that schedule. I'll tell you that much.
So I'll quickly explain a couple of chapter 6 things that we might have missed. We were introduced to the Shocker, which is a new demon. It's like this flower sort of thing with a bunch of petals. The green petals are where the developer wants you to go, which is not where we're going to be going a lot of the time. But if you land on the Shocker petal, close.
Yeah,
if you land on the
unfortunate.
Shocker petal, it'll launch you forward, and it'll also kill the demon in the process. You can also just like hit the middle. There's like a little center eye of the Shocker that you can just kill instead. But yeah, we're not going to be doing that too often.
There we go. That's more like it.
Nicely done.
Yeah, there's this other thing they do called a shocker ball, which you go into a shocker with a fireball and you can zoom.
It's a great name for that trick.
Yeah, it's nice and simple.
It's nice and simple, like shocker and fireball. You put a shocker and you get a fireball right into it.
There we go.
Yeah, there's a couple cool names like that, like the Firebomb, which is just like a fireball, and the Purify Bomb together. I think that's a good name.
Also, yeah, this is race. So, example, if you all remember the thing that I was saying about tripwires, yeah, this is the perfect example for that. If you like to hear that satisfying satisfying sound, yeah, you're gonna hear that quite a bit. Also gonna
Developers had a lot of fun.
gonna do a little bit of a sneaky strat here where you cut the cut the line a little bit just to save an extra second or two. Otherwise, you're just going to be waiting at the end. You're kind of like speeding up an auto-scroller, more or less. Also, yeah, chapter 7, gonna see these bubbles now, which these bubbles are more or less just like checkpoints that you can that you have to go through. You can't shoot them or anything, and it does unfortunately make routing a little bit more awkward, mainly because you have to follow what the devs mostly like try to do here, but there are still some things we can mostly do in order to circumvent what the devs intend.
Yeah, they count as demons on the top left, so it's vital that we route through them, or else you will not be finishing the level. Overlook. This level in particular has lots of bullet boosting and phantoms. I don't know if we've explained phantoms.
No,
but
actually.
But if you shoot an enemy bullet, there will be like a phantom bullet that will stay in the air, and if you slash that, you get another boost from a phantom bullet, and we call it a phantom boost. So we'll be getting a ton of them, and there will also be a new sort of implementation of a phantom boost coming in a couple levels.
We will see that shortly. Also, yeah, that was Pop. Pop is a really cool level, and this is Minefield. Actually, I haven't said this, but that was a huge story that I had about Minefield. I might have been someone who kinda completely messed up a $700 bounty. That was funny. That was for context, that was a task strat called Minefield Task, which basically is just like this one really silly strat where you just just YOLO shoot all the tripwires that are in there, and if you miss one, then it's like instant run dead. And that was like a $700 bounty on it, and then new strat got found, which I kind of helped with.
Well,
so
Yeah,
oops.
it still saves time to do the task strat, but people have been trying a lot, and it's very difficult.
Yeah.
So.
Gonna be seeing these new enemies
are very
called
good at this
mimics
game
as
too.
well. Mimics are like these big chests that you can go through. Mimics are these like big chests that shoot a bunch of bullets around that are kind of similar in sense to it's like a mixture of a ringer and a tripwire in a way, where like these bullets do kill you, but you can also get like a ton of bullet boosts with them.
And also with the mimic bullets, if they get stuck in a wall, they will last there for a little while, so you can get phantom boosts off of those too, and that's used in a number of levels, like Mimic, the first one that you saw, and there'll be a couple coming up soon too.
And yeah, going into chapter 8 here, which is probably my and many of the favorite chapters. So yeah, we got a new card, Dominion card. It's a rocket launcher and a zip line, which, if anyone is familiar with how with TF2, like TF2 rocket launchers, kind of a similar concept to that. Not the exact same, but for the most part.
Yeah, the way that the rockets work is that if you shoot like a piece of geometry near you, it'll send you upwards and in that direction.
Wow, what mixed?
Oh, at least it's a not too long level. Some of the levels in this chapter are quite long, and the routing is not what the developers intended at all, I think.
Sure.
Because you can do a lot of skips.
Yeah,
your Dominion card.
It's if you give essentially giving the player a rocket launcher for this kind of thing can let you just fly over everywhere, and it gets kind of silly. Because yeah, also another thing I'm gonna do where you can rocket launchers, and like you can more or less like shoot bullets from it. Like you can get bullet boosts from it.
Yeah, the rockets have rocket HP, and it allows you to do about like 10
You can get that
shots
10
before
shots
they explode.
before they explode. It's kind of silly.
it has some interesting interactions for your future rockets, but let's not worry about that.
Also, yeah, this is Crash. This is certainly a level that I've put many hours in. I actually got world record once, but I unfortunately have lost it to I have lost it. Shout out to Noel, because Noel actually has every record in this entire chapter, which is an achievement that very few people have ever done.
I think there's been like 2 other world record chapter sweeps. I think AJ got one, and I think Earblobe was the other for chapter 6.
And I noticed it's a game that encourages a lot of like going fast and grinding and stuff. So like someone gain like the record in a single chapter for all the levels in it is that's actually kind of mind blowing to me.
Oh, for sure.
Especially now, like at this stage in the game's development, when so many people have played it, it's so impressive at this point too.
Yeah, Noel is so far ahead with the Dominion in comparison to everyone else, and I love to see how she got into the game and just flew past.
The goat for sure.
Also, yeah, this level's really cool. This is Ascent. It's literally just aim labs.
The last shot was great, especially.
The fadeaway shot.
Yeah, the hope and pray, if you will.
The hope, yeah. Just hope to goodness that the whole thing just works.
So this is straight away. Probably one of the more linear levels. We couldn't skip too much on it. There's just these massive waterways, and we will try to go for some rocket boosts. That was nice. You got a nice few there.
Yep.
And can skip all the way to the end. A little bit quicker. Firecracker is a very interesting level. There's so many different routes and little adaptations you can do. You can see pods shooting all the way to the end of the level, right at the beginning, which is very funny. It allows us to set up for a quicker ending.
I don't think I hit part of that, but a roll of it.
We're chilling. And then as well, Pods is going to be doing a strat where they shoot off of the rocket and climb up the ending.
Oh, I missed like the left side, or the right side of it. Oops.
Oh, not too bad.
Also, yeah, this is Street Shadow Idol.
Shout out to Idol.
Why am I doing this route? Muscle memory hitting. Idol is actually...
The dangers of IL running.
Yeah, the dangers of ILs. Idol was really good at this level and actually had a world record for a time, and she's usually the person I often post for commentary as well. Nice backup. And yeah, this is Mira, which Mira has as you can probably guess, when you give someone a rocket launcher, why am I doing this? When you give someone a rocket launcher and just realize, oh my goodness, you can just fly across the entire map.
Yeah, there was a video, I think, by IGN. I'm not sure exactly.
Yeah, it was IGN.
Not, but yeah, it was like a developer's react to speedrun video, and they got to Mirror and they were like, wait, where are you going? And you just go to this level, climb all the way up to the ending, and they're like, oh my god, what?
Those videos are always fun.
Yeah, you can always... I think that actually saves 15-20 seconds, which...
It's a heap. Yeah.
Way more than I am... Well, it's not actually that hard to do as well, so... Definitely really good. Also, yeah, Chapter 9. This is a more or less a... bit of a last hurrah, a bit of a greatest hits of every chapter in the run.
Yeah, so you're going to be seeing all of the weapons that you've seen so far, all the enemies, and you're basically asked to do everything and speed through all these extremely difficult levels.
Yep.
This is like one of the more difficult parts of the speedrun, and when you get to chapter 9, this is where the nerves hit.
Ooh, I am missing 2. Oh, I see you. And I don't see what the other one is. I think I'm probably just gonna reset.
Oh yeah, it looked like the Guardian.
Probably.
Yeah, Bolt is one of those infamous levels. It is known for being DNF hell, which is do not finish. If you don't finish, if you don't kill all the demons, you're just stuck in the little middle chamber, and you're like looking around like, what did I miss?
Oh my goodness, that was a bit messed up, but okay, there we go. We got it. We got there in the end.
Got through it.
This is God Street. Maybe seeing me hit a see me hit through a wall. There is a vending machine there, which you actually get a card for later use. That is oopsie.
Yeah, so you're seeing pods shoot a vending machine through the wall, which is there's not too many instances where that's the tech that we use. But,
there's 2 actually. There's only this and Dash Tower.
Dash Tower, yeah, that's the other one.
I was trying that, but I think I just missed it.
Yeah, no, that's fair. But we keep an extra card for the ending. Allows us to get to the finish quicker.
And yeah, now we have Plunge, which unfortunately the start is a little bit slow.
Yeah, it's somewhat linear. Not really do too much with the bubbles.
Yeah, and but luckily immediately after, like right now, this is where you can kind of start to go flying. I thought I missed a demon. I was like, oh my, please no.
Very clean, nice job. What you might notice is that in any level where you're given a fireball and there's ringers, we're going to be going super fast.
Oh, for sure.
We're going to be getting so many boosts you won't even be able to count them.
The state is coming up with that,
yeah,
and you will see exactly what I mean. Well, exactly what Bree said.
Yep.
Also, yeah, this is Barrage. I'm very heavy on the fingers, unfortunately. Like, I'm gonna be clicking mouse a lot just to get a ton of speed. And yeah, now we have it on the topic of the state. Yeah, this is
Here we are.
really hard level. Probably one that, oh, excuse me. Probably one that a lot of people kind of make, no, one that I often made really small mistakes on, so really happy I got that shot.
Nicely done. Yeah, this is definitely like one of the harder levels of the run. Super easy to miss a demon or something.
Oh my goodness, that was good.
Nice.
You were schmooving there, oh my gosh.
Yeah, once you get to that ending and you see the magic number 15, you're like, let's go.
Yeah, I often just, also, yeah, this one is also a bit silly. This level's a bit silly because of the name and the fact that, if you, like, it can be really awkward to miss a demon sometimes. Yeah. Also, this is Ricochet. There's actually a different route here that involves you doing multiple frame-perfect dupes and skipping a lot of demons here with the shocker, because this game is really silly. Why am I carrying this with why am I carrying a Purify Bomb here? I do not know.
Goodbye.
Just gonna send it out for some reason.
It gives speed. You'll
It gives speed.
or something.
It gives speed, true. And yeah, now we have Fortress, which is another level with where the dev intended path to go inside this fortress, but how about we go? Okay. Go.
You can
go the take the scenic route. You just
and you just shoot the balloons right in the middle at the end, and it looks super cool. Let's go.
And yeah, now we have Holy Ground, which bit of a chill spot just before before I inevitably start panicking, because this next level is really hard. So.
Yep. This is a nice point for a message if you have one.
For sure.
Yep. I can give a nice little shout out real quickly to Black and Flash. Black and Flash is a community that uplifts and connects Black speedrunners of all levels, hosting special events throughout the year to raise money for charity and celebrate Black voices in the speedrunning scene. Learn more or apply to get involved at gq.gq/BAF and follow at Black and Flash at bsky.social on Blue Sky for latest updates, including the fact that their latest event here, Speeding Through the Holidays, has their submissions closing tonight. So if you're interested in that, be sure to get them in for sure.
Get on it. Be amazing to see you all there. Well, see you all.
Absolutely.
For sure.
BF hosts a lot of great events. So yeah, the more the merrier. The more runners the merrier. That's what I'd say.
Heck yeah. So yeah, this is the third temple. This is what people often say is like the hardest level in the game. Just gonna be doing a lot of stuff, shooting crystals, going everywhere, here, there, and everywhere, and there's a lot of pre-aiming, a lot of really tight shots, and there's a really weird thing where we're gonna be trying to go for 10 shots a lot, so you can deal as much damage to the green as possible in order to go for a quickly a decent cycle here.
Every time that green moves, you'll drop a shield, so that's whenever you take out your shotgun.
Nice.
And
those shots are really hard there.
Yeah, those air shots are you got both of them, let's go. You have to kind of predict where green is going to move.
Oh my goodness, yes.
Damage.
Let's go.
Nice. Let's go.
Really, really difficult level. That's like the second best cycle. There are 3 different ones, one being the waterway and one being the IL version, which is the one before that, which you can sneak into death if you use that, but it is really tricky. So yeah, this is the book this is the Book of Life, where you can teleport and kill demons in a 500 unit radius. And yeah, this is probably my least favorite chapter in the run, which yeah, sorry. Very controversial take, but I am not a fan of this chapter, unfortunately.
No, that's real. I'm not the biggest fan either. These are some very, very tough levels.
Very tough.
Super aim intensive. But also, you're going to be seeing...
Yeah, this is about like the radius of how far you can go with the Book of Life. It is kind of silly.
Yeah, Sheesh. While a lot of these snipes do look like they go on forever, and Pots is just teleporting across the map, there is a limit.
Yeah.
But a lot of these skips, obviously not dev intended. I don't think they accounted for any, like half of what we do on these levels.
Also, the right side of that wall, on the top of it not being dev intended, the right side of that wall just doesn't exist. Don't know why, it just doesn't.
Yeah.
We
looked after that though.
Like anyone, it's silly. Like anyone, like actually, yeah. If you did that in a casual play, if you hopped into level on it in like a casual file and just did it, you can literally just walk through. I did not do the thing here, so I'm just gonna take the slow way. I was gonna do a weird strat with a second controller, but couldn't really get it to work for some reason. And yeah, this is sequence, probably one of the most optimized levels in the game, and yeah, this is also marathon, which I want to remind you all about this level. This level is supposed to be like a minute and a half long. Yeah, about that. Why am I doing that? But thanks, game. But yeah, you can
just loves that today.
you can skip a lot of this with the tripwires and just fly right to the goal. So yeah, this is where you normally would go to the final boss, but this is but we're doing it all levels for us, which involves you doing a sacrifice, which is a slight 20-second break. So there's a new strat. There's a strat here where you literally just. There you go. Now we're at the final boss.
I see.
Yep. There's just like a trigger at the end, and if you shoot it, you win. And we don't really know why it's there. Someone found it by accident.
That's wild.
Yeah, shout out Scola for finding that.
Stroller found it, and it was like, it basically just broke the level wide open to the point where you can beat the level from like, you used to beat the level in about 58 seconds, and then the world record jumped from like 58 to 16 to 15 in about a span of a day.
Yep.
Sheesh.
And now we're into the final boss. This would be where the White's Heaven Rush portion of the run would end, but we're doing all the things, so it's not going to quite do that. A lot of this level, we're combining literally everything that we've seen before, all of the cards. The Book of Life is used all the way through the level, and
Gonna do some really tough. Gonna do some really tough snipes here. Nice, and we get the quick cycle.
Nice, nice.
And the quick. I'm gonna do the funny strat because why not? And I hit it. Nice.
Let's go. Nice. That's a really difficult coyote jump.
Really difficult coyote, and yeah, that's the White Heaven Rush done. And
nicely done.
Now we have all the side quests.
Yep. So if you play through the game casually and you replay the level, you might have seen a gift. And if you collect those gifts and you give them to the characters, that was a really hard trick there. You just got first try. Let's go.
Let's go.
You get these side quests. So the side quests are different depending on what character you give the gift to. These are the red side quests. And the focus of the red side quest is on one card in each level. So this is Elevate Traversal 2. We just saw Elevate Traversal 1, and they're all elevates.
And yeah, now we have Purified Traversal, which gonna be seeing a really cool skip incoming. So yeah, I'll explain in a sec, but it's probably better to just let the game do the talking sometime with this. So it's literally just throw 4 bombs, jump, and you can skip this entire section. Shout out Asher finding that.
Nice, first try as well. Let's
Very
go.
nice.
That saves like about 4 seconds, which really large in this game, believe it or not.
It's also very flashy.
Yeah, for a game all about ILs in general, 4 seconds is a massive amount to say the least.
Oh yeah.
Even like 8 seconds a lot, honestly.
Yeah.
A lot of people are just striving for like the milliseconds in this kind of game, so it's like when you see a strat that 4 seconds are on, then you know everyone has to hop on the level and get it in.
One thing about this game, with everyone being so IL focused, there's actually a global leaderboard in game, and it combines all of your IL times together, and people are going frantic over this any second they can get, you know. Whenever that was found.
We're almost like really close to like the 34 barrier on that actually. Which,
Jupin has been pushing
is really close to that. Huge shoutouts.
Shoutouts Jupin.
Also, this is Fireball Traversal. Unfortunately, not the best level to, not the best level here, because you're literally just shooting, like throwing fireballs through rings. And yeah, now we have Dominion Traversal, which I am actually really good at this level for, well, oops. I'm actually pretty good at this level, so this is pretty much, I think what people say is their least favorite red level.
It's very polarizing.
It's
for sure.
very awkward, but this level actually has a really fun skip. I'm gonna try. Nope. That was a thing I was gonna do before, where you do a zip line list. Also, this is Book of Life traversal. Yeah, that's Book of Life traversal.
Oh, I see.
Nice, good level.
There is a literal 20-person tie for first place of
Understandable.
1.249 seconds.
Jeez.
I think it's 20 person. I don't know,
It's around there.
something like that.
But now we're into the yellow levels, and the funny thing about the yellow levels is, other than them all being named after wrestling moves, you can't discard your weapons.
Yeah, I'm
you're-
mashing my right click right now, and as you can see, nope, can't do it.
No worky. So you just need to. It's all based on movement, interacting with the enemies. There's going to be a couple cool skips that you'll see that require specific like enemy coordination.
Mm-hmm.
And
Shout outs to the Balloon Mountain, by the way. This is like the like longest Hollywood record in this game. Also, yeah, this is Climbing Gym. There is a really large skip. You can probably take a guess, and for those who haven't played this game, I'm sure you can take a guess on what the skip is just from it. You can basically just make that entire jump, but it requires multiple bullet boosts, which really precise, very un-RTA viable. Some people have done it in Rush, shout out Hoopa, but like, why? I'm sorry.
they're far more difficult than any normal bullet boost because you're boosting off of your own bullets. So you
Yeah.
have to like shoot a gun that's got a slower firing like rate, or not firing rate, but
Yeah, you
like
shoot
shot speed.
You shoot elevates and dodge speeds, and like you basically want to have elevates or like dodge speed bullets hit the elevate bullets.
Yeah, because they're faster.
Really
which is
hard, and it
absurd.
saves,
I don't know how anyone found that.
Really hard and saves like 20 seconds.
Yep.
Also, yeah,
Another one of those massive global time saves that people like to go for.
Also, yeah, this is Fisherman Superlet, which really tight katana hit there, and they gonna go to SDF. Really difficult strat incoming, so I'm gonna try to see if I can hit it, but if I don't, then I'll give it a couple of goes.
Yeah. So
That's not it.
your goal here is to land on the Guardian Head, and then you jump off the Guardian Head and you very quickly in rapid succession shoot those two barrels. And if you shoot them while you're
Nope.
positioned well,
I'll try one more time.
you get the skip all the way up. There's like a platforming section that goes around that takes like, I don't know, 20 seconds or something. So we don't want to do that. That's too slow. So we're going to do this. This is fun. So
I think you got the idea on how this stuff is. I'm gonna do the level kind of casually, unfortunately.
yeah, no, that's fair. You've been playing this really well so far. So
You can have one casual level as a treat.
One casual level. We're gonna take the long way. Because why not?
you get to see what it looks like.
Yeah, this is all that you skip.
So they set up those tripwires to blow up some barrels to propel you forward. It's kind of cool, but we don't use it.
Also, yeah, this is Arena. If for those who haven't like played this, have fun reading that. It's a fun time.
This level casually takes about 3 minutes because you're sent all over the place trying to break all of the tripwires to break open the door. But you don't need to do that. You can actually just shoot at the door with your guns.
Yep.
And that'll break the door because they break after like 40 hits-ish.
Something like that. Yeah, it's 40 hits.
Yep, depending on the gun. But
I think it's meant to be just so it's like you can't like break through with your fist and a katana. Like, I think it literally breaks after 40 due to that. Because the game just wants to tease a little bit.
yep. And this is attitude adjustment. which another quite polarizing level, I think.
Very
not the biggest
auto-scroller.
fan. A lot of auto-scrollery parts to it, and the ending section has some funny barrels, which can be very silly to try to understand. But
Really silly. I do not understand this level, and I don't think I will.
that's completely fair.
Also, this is Rocket, which oh, that's the show I was talking about in practice.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the little safe strat here.
The funny part about Rocket is you can't zipline at all.
So it, I described this yesterday as like, it's like Heaven's Edge, but 4 times as long, so.
It has some very funny like asteroid sections going on here in the middle. You just have a bunch of rocks you have to route out. It can be a bit of a maze, but
yeah,
knows what they're doing and gets through it first try.
And yeah, now we're gonna go into the violet levels, which this is Doghouse, which a lot of the violet levels are mainly more kind of similar to like Kaizo variations of many like they're kind of similar to like Kaizo, with the fact that there's a ton of spikes. A lot of the a lot of the levels are also kind of like sneak peeks of some parts of the story. So Violet's this is kind of like Violet's personality, I guess.
You're saying these levels take some sharp precision to get through?
True. Something like that.
I'm not sorry,
Nice.
but that fun.
No, I love
that was a
puns.
good
That
one.
was perfect.
Please. Please for more.
I'll see if I think
Like-
of anything before the end.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was playing through these levels casually on stream, and Shredberg said that one of the levels reminded him of Hot Topic, which I think is pretty accurate to Violet and her personality.
Yeah, that checks out. Also, yeah, this is
I love this
Telepitter.
I hope you like counting.
Oh, this is the entire level. I kind of wish I didn't reset that, just so I could have shown the funny.
I saw the funny there a little bit, if that's what you're referring to. The fact that they're repeating number 13 over and over, I think.
No, if you fall down in that, there's this section in the game called Idiot Island, which the game, I'm not even kidding, that is what the game actually calls it. And you get an achievement.
There's a little sign then there that says Idiot Island. Very funny. Razor, in particular, this level was the one that Shredberg was talking about.
Oh,
but
my goodness,
this,
I see it.
yeah, this level has a lot of spiky corridors. This little box thing at the end is kind of fun.
Yeah. All CNI, this
Shepard.
is a level that I really liked. Emphasis on that, because I used to like it until the ending turned into Pummel. So, sorry about that. But yeah, this actually has a really cool strat where you, this looks like you're about to die, but I died.
Oh.
Is it good example?
What? Not what I intended. Not what I intended to do. It looks like. Let me try that again. It looks like you're about to die,
Run
but
back.
in reality, you just jump on the spikes, because spikes actually have a bit of a lingering hitbox. This may take a little bit.
Yeah, this is super precise. The little platforms are super lenient on the positioning. You can very easily just like touch a spike by accident. You're like, oh, guess let's try again.
There we go. More like it.
Hey.
Nice. Let's go.
And yeah, get a little bit of a full boost there, just as a treat. Going into the last 2 levels right now. This is Resonant Saw. And you wouldn't believe what level comes next.
It's a secret.
Oh no. I like secrets.
Resident Saw 2.
Whoa. Resident Saw 1 was just so good. They had to do it.
They had to do a sequel. They had to do a sequel. And yeah, this is the last level. So I'll show you the other way. That's really it. Also, GG. That's the run.
GG's.
Time.
GG.
Yeah, that was really how funny this ending is. Anyone could do it. You can just hop onto a casual strat and just save like extra 20 seconds just from that.
Yeah, I think there used to be a section on the right that you could skip, but instead they put that little rock on the left, and it's like an intended shortcut.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was an amazing run, Pods. Well done.
Thank you.
Have any shout-outs right now?
I got a couple of shout-outs. First off, some people may have noticed, this little Espion character here, that is my persona, but I want to give a quick shout-out to Beastly Bites for making this. She's a really good artist, really good friend of mine, and I also want to give a shout-out to a place of mine that I do, a couple of friends called the Cobalt Cafe, who have helped me a lot with just stuff in general, just being good friends, and also give a shout-out to the Neon White Discord. Because, yeah, the Neon White Discord, Neon White, amazing game, amazing category. There's a reason why I have the amount of hours that I do. All 2,700 hours. This is not all. This is not all. That's like about 800, like 700 extra with Steam. All from Rush. But yeah, thank you all for having me so much.
I think it's about how many hours I have in Smash Ultimate, I want to say. You make me check right now, actually. Hold on. That's awesome, though. I love that.
Yeah, this game is really amazing when it comes to speedrunning. And I will also say there is a lot of... It is really easy to get hooked. I'm sure we all can imagine. It's like... I was just saying I was done with this game mostly. And then, oh, hey, new strat just dropped. Time to hop back on.
Why not? That'd be a very addicting speed game like that for sure, especially
very addicting.
This is so heavy on ILs, which is just so easy to pump out, you know?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, it's so easy to just like hop on with a couple of friends and be competitive with each other and have like friendly rivalries. It's really fun.
Mm-hmm. And speaking of cool addicting speed games as well, after we got Dishonored with Argo Otter, as a run that I know of. I know a lot of people ran, especially when it came out back in the day, but it's still a very cool speed run. Hope y'all enjoy that. But for now, we're gonna go to a break and get that set up. So, and welcome back, everybody, to Do All the Things, the GDQ Hotfix show, all about our Hermson speedruns, the completionist categories in general. I'm your host, Mr. Shasta, and tonight we're continuing our fastest first speedrunner showcase here with Dishonored All Collectibles by Argo Otter. Very cool speedrun in general. A game that I saw a lot of people run, especially back when I first started speedrunning myself. It's a very cool run, and like we're doing not doing 8%, we're doing all the things here, all the collectibles, getting everything that we can. So I say take away, Argo. How you doing tonight?
Hello, I'm doing great tonight. I'm Argo Otter. You can call me Argo. And this is Dishonored. We're doing all collectibles today. I'm going to just run through the beginning cutscene just so I can get some time to explain some stuff. And time will start when I gain control of Corvo. I'm gonna take this off here so I can hear myself think a little bit. So Dishonored, stealth game, came out in 2012. And it's based around main character Corvo, who gets essentially dishonored by the game's title. He's the protector of the Empress and her daughter, and the Empress gets assassinated, and Corvo is the one that is blamed for the assassination. So he gets put in prison, and then we have to essentially break out of prison, meet up with the Loyalists, which is a group of what's the word for it? I'm blanking on words here. Like the rebel group, basically.
Like defectors, I guess?
Yeah, pretty much defectors.
Escapees?
Yeah. Yeah, defectors.
Yeah.
They help us try to reclaim the throne and save Emily so that she can reclaim the throne. So yeah, right now, I'm not going to talk too much else about story because we're going to be skipping a lot of it. There's a lot of cutscenes in this game, and we're skipping as much as possible. So there's going to be a lot of holes in the story. So I really recommend playing this game. This is one of my favorite games of all time. It's, I think, in my opinion, one of the best stealth games of all time. I recommend playing it casually because this is going to be very different from what you will see in a casual playthrough. We're going to be going really fast, lots of glitches, lots of tricks, going out of bounds and stuff. And yes, Dishonored is 13 years old.
I always forget it's a stealth game, honestly, because I've seen so many experience of it, and you just do not that at all.
Yeah, we are not being stealthy whatsoever. So yeah, we're gonna see the first actual trick here in a second. It's called an elevator. Basic otter. Yes. The basic gist of it is I'm going to zip up walls. You can do this at any 90-degree corner in the game. And this is because the corner is built up of a ton of like really small vaultable ledges. And at a high enough frame rate, which we're running at, you can just kind of slide up with spacebar. And time will start right now. I just messed that up. It's okay. We're going to reload this. I landed on that guy's head. Not supposed to do that, but it's all right. We're just going to ignore that. And I fell in the water. We're off to an amazing start. I'm going to load that again. It's okay. It's all right.
It's fine. It's fine.
Yeah, we're good.
This is part of the beginning of the run experience right here.
Yeah, exactly. I've reset here more times than I can count. Okay. Line this up. If I can line this up. We're off to an amazing start. There we go. So we're skipping a cutscene here with Emily by landing on that ledge there. And yeah. We're going to do another elevator here up in a second. We got to deliver this letter. And he swims, correct. So that guy right there is not good. He's a bad guy. He's one of the main people who tries to assassinate her, or calls people in to assassinate her, basically. Yeah, we're going to do another elevator here, and it's going to skip a combat tutorial, which I'll get into in a second.
As you wish, Your Majesty.
So this is also all collectibles. So we're going to collect all the things, of course.
Love that. Huge fan.
That will be huge fan. Yeah. We're going to be collecting all the bone charms, which are these like small little charms that'll give a different passive abilities. And there's also these runes that we can use to upgrade our actual abilities. And there's going to be some outsider shrines, which are more about lore than anything. I want a quick save right here because the earlier, I'm going to reload that quick save. Line this up. There we go. All right, so I'm super high up in the sky, and I was going to finish what I was saying earlier. We're going to go to the outsider shrines, which also have runes on them. They're kind of just lore things. And so cloud paintings. They're just paintings. We got to collect them. So we're up here because there's going to be some assassins that spawn in right there. And they're going to go down and try to kill the Empress, and we got to fight them off as the protector. But there's a failsafe here where if you die during this tutorial, it'll move on like nothing happened. So go now. So we'll die here, quote unquote. And that's that.
Corvo, thank you.
So that's the intro of the game. Also, she's about to get assassinated. So
No. Our efforts were for nothing.
My efforts, yes. So right here, I'm also holding the F key, which is the keybind for skipping cutscenes. Doing something called Ari's storage skip, where if you hold the skip button from like one cutscene to another another skippable cutscene, it will essentially store that skip input and use it immediately once you reach the cutscene. So just immediately skip the cutscene. Also, he just appeared right there in that corner. Because I'm at a higher FOV than we should be playing. Yes, to pay respects. And you'll see that we did it right because in the next section, you'll see in the bottom left corner, there'll be like a hold F to skip input, but it'll just immediately disappear as soon as it shows up. We do that throughout the run at various times. And it saves about a second each time. Yeah, we've just been dishonored. We're going to jail.
Both the title of the game and also the theme, I guess.
Yes, exactly. All right, so you see in the bottom left corner here. And waiting for it. There it goes. Just skip that cutscene. Saved a whole second. Woo! Please clap. But yeah, we're gonna escape prison here, and not in the way you think. Usually, you'd grab the sword that's on the table right there and run through and sneak your way around. We're gonna skip all that. I'm gonna grab the key that's underneath this bread here, that was given us by the loyalists, and we're actually just going to jump over this, just like that, and do another elevator here, if I can get the elevator. There we go, and we've escaped prison. We also didn't grab the sword, and we will not be grabbing the sword for the entire run. We do not need it. And now we escape into the sewers. Otter goes swimming once again.
Natural habitat and all that. The sewers.
Oh, yeah. So the sewers is probably the most broken section in the run. Because we're going to go out of bounds and stay out of bounds for like 95% of it. So we're going to get in this corner, do another elevator here, and we're out of bounds. So we're skipping getting the sword and all of our gear here, so we won't have like the crossbow and all that jazz that we normally have. Yes, swords are slow. That's what I like to say. So there's just some precise movement here to keep moving on here. Oh, there we go. I'm going to be doing our first trick with changing the frame rate of the game. I'm going to be pressing one of my keybinds to change the frame rate to 60 FPS to do what's called sewer skip, or sewer vault, I believe. Yes, sewer vault. So right now, I'm going to do a quick vault here, and at lower FPS makes that vault a lot easier. I'm able to jump just straight up to this from another vault. So just chaining the vaults together. Yeah, so we just got past him.
Yeah, I know about that one.
Yeah, they can kind of see my feet through the floor here, so they kind of get mad, but they're not going to reach me. All right, so touch the trigger there, and we're going to meet our best friend, our new best friend. So this is Samuel. He drives the boat. He's the boatman. He likes to talk a lot, and we don't really like that. So we're going to skip that wherever possible, but he still talks a lot. In all the cutscenes, we're going to see him. You're going to get well acquainted with him. All right, so you just saw the mission end screen there. It shows in the bottom right corner all of the collectibles. We're going to be collecting 4 of the 5 listed. The 5th one is coins, and there are a lot of coins in this game. That would be the 100% run, and it's an insane run. I think it's an insane run, which is why all collectibles is a thing. So the route is super.
Run, typically?
World record is just over an hour. Loads removed. So I guess not crazy long compared to this run, which I think world record for all collectibles is like 40 minutes. But it's an extra 20 minutes of running around grabbing coins.
Yeah.
So
Seems like more concise, like focused category in this case compared to 100%, which is a lot more of that, I guess.
Yeah. So we're at the Hompits pub. This is like kind of a central hub area we're going to come to between pretty much all of our missions. We're going to meet the loyalists here. They're the ones who kind of saved us, got us out of prison. I'm going to jump up onto this table here. You just got to see him doing another storage skip out of that skip, kind of chaining it together here. We'll get this whale oil to help Piero out. And here we are. We're going to do another trick here. I'd like to warn that there is a very rare chance that this will start loudly beeping. This game is pretty old, so yeah. So a bit of a sound warning here, just in case it happens. It happened to me twice ever, so yeah. I'm using my scroll wheel here, scrolling down a ton to input jump inputs, which I have that bound to jump. I think we're good. Oh, I didn't get it. Okay, well, I was supposed to clip up on top of the roof there by just spamming jump inputs. But it appears I did not spam enough jump inputs. So we're gonna have to go through this cutscene anyways. That's fine. Lost about maybe 10 seconds. But now we have Blink. Blink is broken. It is super fast.
Yeah, this is the power I know it's run for, especially. You just teleport everywhere. It's so cool.
Yeah, and we're gonna be using this for a glitch later on to just go through walls, which is pretty awesome. That's called a slip clip. We'll see that in the next level, which is the first mission. And also where we'll actually start collecting things. This has pretty much just been any % up until this point, because there's not any required collectibles here. This game is old, made in 2013, yes.
Yeah, I was
This is
18
a
in
rune. 2013.
So, yeah. 12 years ago. Time flies.
I was a 13. But yeah, so that was a rune right there. We need to collect all of those. We're also going to collect a bone charm here and some money. This is all from the Voidwalker's Arsenal DLC. So this bone charm here is really important. It'll give us a slightly longer blink and also just a lot of money from that DLC. It just makes it a lot more fun to route this run. And we're going to buy a lot of things here, including spring razor, grenades, potions, all that. We're going to upgrade agility. It's all very fast. Oh, okay.
Well,
There we go. Now we're going to the first mission. We can finally start collecting all of the things.
ready to go?
Woo! Hell yeah.
All right. So what I just bought there was a lot of potions to max out the amount of potions that I can have for mana. The mana route in this game is very tight. It's pretty mapped out to where you use all of the mana that you have and you can't really go off by very much. Personally, I've found that all collectibles is a bit more lenient than any %, but that's just me. That's also because you go back to him again later and buy more things. So yeah, we're gonna get up here and go get a bone charm right up there. We also bought spring razors we'll be using for most of the kills. Grenades we'll be using for some of the kills, and a bullet just for safety. So we'll be getting a gun a bit later. All right, here we go. Let's collect this bone charm here, and that is Twist of Fortune. I'm going to clip that actually. There's certain bone charms that have really good effects, and bone charms actually spawn randomly. Like which one is where is completely random, and that one is not the best, but it does help. Every once in a while, once I use a potion, it'll just give me a full heal on potion, which is pretty cool. And I got that Playgraph Viscera to use in a side quest here in a second to get some runes. I'll kill these guys right here. They're going to blow up. I'm going to use the slip clip here. I'm going to lean into this wall and just clip right through it. You can see that a lot as a common trick in this game. Or if you just run into a wall, lean into it, and then look into it and blink, you'll just go right through it. Place a spring razor right here because there's gonna be some guys here that are gonna spawn right where that spring razor is, and they're gonna instantly die from it. So this is Granny Rags. She's kind of creepy, but she does give us some runes, so we do have to talk to her. Also, those people outside are already dead. That was her quest for us, and we've already killed her. Killed them. So we're gonna go get the reward she gave us, if I can blink through here.
Oh no.
Grab yet another rune.
Hope you like the. Oh.
And we got another mission to do with that Playgraph Viscera. Right in here. It's the distillery. They don't really like me here. But we're just gonna run right past them. They're gonna really want to kill me. Go up here, get the bone charm hiding up here. Spirit water. I thought that was spiritual pool for a second. That would have been really good. We're gonna infect the elixir. Get out here and escape. Also another slip clip you saw there. I did that at an angle because the wall is a bit thicker. At least I'm pretty sure that's why. And we're gonna go up to Granny Rags and tell her, hey, we did it. Now give me another room.
Now I can stroll along the waterfront in peace. And don't think I've forgotten your little gift. Go on upstairs, dear one.
All right. And to now upgrade to Blink 2. Get a further distance on our Blink.
The sequel to Blink, not even better.
Exactly. This is the best our Blink's gonna get, though. I wish we could get it even better. We're gonna grab another potion here and another rune and blink our way over here. So now we're gonna go kill the target of this mission. We're gonna ignore saving Overseer Martin because we can just kind of clip through a wall. Because we can spur magic like that. Ooh. Get up into this window. Pop this potion here. Go through here. He's not supposed... His AI is kind of broken here because we didn't save Overseer Martin. So we just blink through the wall and kill him there. That door is not supposed to be... You're not supposed to go through that door. Head down to the basement now. Break through this and get another rune and a painting. We're gonna upgrade to Agility 2. Please don't crash. We're good. Sometimes when upgrading things, the game can crash.
Oh no.
So I'll be sure to quick save before any moments like that. There's a couple of problem points. All right, we're gonna go over here, grab another bone charm. And right back out. And get through this class. Past that guard who's been annoying me in my practice runs. I've got the key here, and we're gonna just about leave this mission. Another slip clip here. I'm gonna do another. I need to focus here a little bit for a FPS trick. I'm gonna quick save up here too. It's quick loaded. Whoops. It's fine. Nice. I got it. Cool.
Sweet.
So I lowered my FPS to 5 FPS right there. And talked to him basically at the low FPS. Also, we collected all the things. Look at that.
Nice. Hey.
By talking to him at a low FPS, like 5 FPS there, I was able to completely skip his first line of dialogue and then switch back to our normal FPS. So that saved about 12 seconds. Skipped a lot of talking. So really glad I hit that because I've been really inconsistent with that in practice. So I'm really happy about that. I'm doing another storage skip here out of this cutscene to talk to our friends, the loyalists up here. And there we go.
Living on the north side of the river.
Okay, so now there's a little mini mission called Weepers. You gotta kill some Weepers. They're kind of being annoying in the sewers. We're gonna go down there and knock some sense into them, aka throw a string razor at them. So we're gonna get through this blocked door by just grabbing the key through the wall. Something funny you can do. Take out these guys. I'm gonna quick save here as well. And clip out of bounds and get into this cutscene under the floor. And now we get out of here. Into the next mission. What kind of bones are the bone charms? I believe it's whale bones. If I'm not mistaken, they're whale bones. All of the runes and bone charms, I believe, are whale bones. All right, so this is the Golden Cat segment. This is the biggest RNG section of the run. There's two different RNGs in my camera. There we go. Two different RNGs. RNG seeds. It was the good RNG and the bad RNG. Hi, Samuel.
Hi, Samuel.
You'll be saying hi to him a lot. So the good RNG and bad RNG, it depends on... We have 2 targets to kill in this run, in this mission. And we have to... they spawn in 2 different rooms, and depending on the RNG, they can spawn in 2 different sets of rooms. There's good RNG and bad RNG, and we'll figure out which one it is by the time we get to the Golden Cat.
Good luck to you.
You can stop talking now.
I know Emily must mean a lot to you.
Thank
Come
you.
on, Samuel.
I know we have Blink 2 and Agility 2. We move a lot faster. We're going to go back in here because there's a rune we got to grab. The upper door is locked, so we're just going to go through. We're going to actually just go through the door because we feel like it. Yoink this key, a little bit of stealth there for once. There's going to be a little bit more stealth later on, too. We're going to do a leap of faith here to get across into this door. We're going to say hello to these guys, steal the painting in front of them, and then go through the wall.
As you do.
Yeah, as you do. So we're out of bounds. I got to break this, get some potions, and all these things. And hello, gentlemen. Goodbye. All right. So that's that done. Got all the paintings from there. And now we make our way over here to the Golden Cat. Stealth in a stealth game? I know, it's crazy.
Can't believe it.
So there's not a door here, but there's actually a door here. We're gonna go right up into here, and if I can lean through correctly, I'll just lean. So annoying. There we go. Lean inbounds to open the door and go to the bathhouse, the Golden Cat bathhouse. So this is where the RNG is set now. We'll find out what the RNG is once we get inside. I'm gonna flip out of bounds to see it. But first we have to save Emily, because if you forgot she's a character, there she is. We gotta grab a rune. Head over here, clip out of bounds. And the lights are off, which means unfortunately bad RNG. So we have to go down here and do a really cool CSGO nade lineup. Just like that. That's gonna kill one of them right there.
Nice.
And then go up here to get the other one. And now hope the guards are nice, because they kind of just run around randomly. I just jumped on that woman's face. Okay.
She'll be fine.
Yeah, she'll be fine. Steal that key and go up here to get in here to grab that. I'm going to flip through this wall if I can get it right. My lean would work, please. My lean is not working. We're just gonna go about the normal way. The lean is not leaning today. There we go. So that was the Golden Cat. We're gonna go back to the distillery now by getting into the door out of bounds. A quick save here because I can fall out of bounds here, and that would suck. That is exactly what happened. I happened again. All right.
Oh no. Marathon look.
There we go.
Nice.
We're gonna go over here where there's some more weepers locked up. Grab that bone charm. They kind of hurt a little bit, but it's not too bad. We're playing on easy, so they don't do much difficult. They don't do much damage. Trying to finish up here. There's an assassin up here who might be a bit annoying. Get on my way. Spirit is a really good bone charm to get. I'll clip that in just a moment. This gives my potions slightly more mana, which is pretty cool. And I'm going to just run the rest of the way here so I don't have to waste a mana potion.
Are you both ready to go?
And there it is. There's a Golden Cat.
Very nicely
Not
done.
a terrible, yeah, not a terrible Golden Cat, honestly. And everything's collected. So this is I think is the second longest cutscene of the run, so feel free to get some water. I'm going to drink some water right now, too. I've been talking a good bit.
I can read some announcements in that case, if you don't mind.
Go right ahead.
All right. In that case, I'll tell you all about some of the events coming up on the GDQ channel here, such as, of course, the big one, Awesome Games Like Quick 2026. That'll be live in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania from January 4th through 10th. Registration is open, so be sure to register if you want to experience the event in person. Also, you can upgrade to a foil badge by November 1st as well, if that interests you. Visit gq.gg for more info. There's also GQX, which is back at TwitchCon San Diego from October 17th through 19th. Very, very soon. Benefiting World Central Kitchen. Check out the full schedule at GQX 2025 at gq.gg/schedule.
Young Lady Emily, I'm Callista.
All right. Are we all good?
Yep, go for it.
All right, cool. All right, so after this cutscene, we're going to go up to the left. I can't move my camera all the way up there. Oh, yeah, you got... I forgot to mention, there's some really bad dialogue here. where she says, "Do you want to see your room up in the tower?" And she says, "Can I see it?" "Yes, you may." So I don't know who wrote that, but it's not good.
Probably should revise that one a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit.
Quite silly.
But yeah, up to the left, there's a balcony that I'm going to go up to where our good friend Piero, who we bought all the stuff from earlier, he's going to walk out at that door in just a second, I think. Yep, there he is. We're going to go up to him and restock on potions and all the good stuff because those paintings give you quite a bit of money. So we didn't need to really collect anything else, so. There we go. Oh, there. Talk to Lord Pendleton here. Just move on here. Get to the next mission. We don't get to go to bed this time, unfortunately. We're gonna go talk to Samuel once again.
We'll get our sleep later.
Going to Caldwin's Bridge.
Climb aboard when you're ready.
So Bridge, in my opinion, is one of my favorite sections in any percent. In all collectibles, a little less so. But it's because of usually it's like one slip clip. There's a really big double blink that I got to do, which I should mention double blinks. When you double jump in this game, or like when you blink in this game rather, you keep all of your momentum from the start of your blink to the end of the blink. So if you double jump at the start of the second jump, you can then blink right at the start of it, and then you will keep the upwards momentum at the end of your blink, so you can get a little bit more distance going forward. And it's really key in certain places. All right, we're gonna go through this wall here. Right up here, destroy this door. And this is where the hard slip clip is, the one that I'm not the biggest fan of, and I'm gonna quick save for. Because if I mess this up, I have to come back here. Nice, I got it. If I went too far, I would have landed in the water and I would have been swimming. That would be a problem because I get less blink distance. Also, there's a rune in here, and I just leaned into it and grabbed it. Because my scroll wheel up is bound to input, or bound to interact, so I can just get it real quick. Hey, that guy's dead too. I'm gonna quick save here because there's a big double blink to do. Almost. Yes, this is a stealth game. Ooh, okay.
Not a lot of stealthing go on this run, though. That's for sure.
Not too much stealthing. There we go. Got it that time.
Nice, nice.
That can be a little rough. I'm gonna break those spotlights so we can actually leave. That was one of the prerequisites to leaving this mission. And, okay. Oh, man. Almost got that door. Please give me the door. There we go. All right, grab this rune here. Oh. Up here if I can. Nice. Right over here. Throw a nade here to open that door. Get another bone charm and move on. Oh, I said move on. Pop our way up here. Get through here for another bone charm. Lots of bone charms, but that's all the bone charms for this level. So, oh, that's one. There we go. Big double blink over here to get inside. And hopefully we don't get hit by the music box. That would be not fun. Nice. So there's certain enemies that hold music boxes, and if they play the music box near you, you lose out on all of your powers. If you're in the range of it. Also, I just picked up this guy. This is Sokolov. We're just kind of capturing him. It's just the mission. We're gonna walk our way up here because I don't want to waste another potion. And there's the mission.
Drop him here and we'll be off.
I'm gonna drop him off here and move right along. So this next section, I'm also holding F here for another storage skip. This next section, this next mission is the Boyle's Last Party is the mission name. This is probably one of the most famous missions from this game. There's 3 Boyle sisters. One of them is the correct target, and it randomizes which one is which. Which is really cool. It's a really cool, well-designed mission. And you just have to like figure out which one it is by sneaking upstairs into their rooms and trying to get like a note that shows which one's which. But that can be a bit hard with RNG. Like the RNG can be a bit annoying for a speed run. Luckily, there is one, as soon as we get into the manor, there's one that we're going to kill right away, and then we're going to read a note that'll tell us if we killed the right one. But we're reading that note out of bounds, which does break the game, and can give the wrong marker onto the wrong Boyle as which one's the right one. So if it is the wrong one that we kill first, we have to kill the other 2. So it's essentially a 1 in 3 chance that we get really good RNG here. But first I gotta go interrogate Sokolov. We're gonna skip that interrogation with a storage skip right here. There we go. We're gonna blink through this wall here and go talk to Samuel.
Boyle costume ball, huh? That'll be.
Yeah, this is a really complicated level as far as RNG goes. In the any percent category, though, actually, they fixed the RNG because runners were from what I heard, runners were kind of tired of getting all the way this way on like a record pace, and then having the wrong Boyle RNG and losing 15 seconds just like that. So they ended up fixing the RNG in any percent. It is not allowed in any other category, unfortunately.
I know also Rares also have like a little thing they do where they speed up these cutscenes here between levels on top of that.
Yeah.
I don't know how it is for like marathon, but yeah.
Speed up the cutscenes by 10 times, usually. But we're not doing that here. It's good for practice and for actually doing a lot of runs. We're gonna get this bone charm here. And get up here. And like I said, there is going to be a Boyle to our left in the stairwell here. First, I gotta grab that painting. I'm gonna kill her. Blink up here, lean out of bounds to read that note. And we did not kill the right one, which is fine. Which means we have to run through here, grab this painting, and kill the other 2. Because the game's kind of broken right now and doesn't actually know which one's the right one. Let's see if I get through here in time. Nice, I did. There was another music box right there that would have kept me stuck there if I didn't get through that quickly. So that was really good. So I grab another rune there and we get out. All right, so we gotta talk to this guy and give him a note. I'll explain this note after the mission. And we're gonna do a little damage boost off the fence here. Whee! Here we go. Get this rune over here. That's the only time there's a damage boost in this game, unfortunately. So hope you enjoyed that one.
Oh, I enjoyed it a lot. Thank you.
You are so welcome. Grab this rune here and another potion. I have to take out this guy because he's in the way. Grab bone charm, another potion. We're gonna go down here, and we are going to escape. I don't want to use another potion here, so I'm gonna swim. There we go.
I hope you enjoyed your evening, sir.
Hello, Samuel.
Be on our way.
Everyone say hi, Samuel.
Hi, Samuel. Hi, bestie.
Hi, bestie. Everything collected there. Cool. So the note, we were supposed to be given the note right after the interrogation scene, but we clipped out of the wall, so we skipped that cutscene. But it still gave us the note anyways. So we give the note to Lord Shaw, Hollow Knight reference, of course. Give the note to Lord Shaw, and then we are supposed to duel him and either kill him or just not give him the note at all. And then we have some dialogue up here depending on what we do. There's more dialogue if we kill him. There's more dialogue if we do nothing. But if we just give him the note and then do nothing else, then he does neither of the dialogue, so we save time.
She helped the Lord Regent kill the Empress, so I don't feel a thing for her. You've had a long night, Corvo, but I fear it's not over. Havelock and Martin have already cooked up something more for you. They would like to see you now.
So usually he'd have extra dialogue in this cutscene here.
Corvo,
All right, we're going on to the next mission, where you know that that bad guy that we saw earlier. We're gonna go take him out. Oh my. So we're heading back to the tower. This is where the intro of the game was. But it's kind of been rebuilt in this whole dark and gloomy, whatever you describe it as. It's kind of dark and gloomy here. And so I'm not a fan of this level. I'll be honest with you. There's a certain man in the basement in the tower where I have to go get a rune from, and he has caused so many resets. So he's like a torturer down in the basement, and he is really strong and can't really be killed super easily. And I have to grab a rune and do a really tough slip clip right in his face. But luckily I found a backup recently, so we should be fine there. Also, say hello to our elevator friend again. We haven't seen him in a while.
Hi, elevator.
It's like seeing an old friend.
For real. That's just the
So
intro.
So that potion right there is not necessary, but I like grabbing it for safety. We're going to go inside, and we're going to go scare this guy you see on the right in the loading screen. Just by running out here and showing our presence. And now, instead of being... I did not grab that painting. We're going to need to grab that. Thank you. So instead of being inside of here, he's actually just going to be... can I... Oh, dang. Instead of being... inside here, he's going to be up on the roof, which is where we want him, actually, because there's a rune up there. All right. Hello, Torturer's Chamber. Let's hope we can get this clip. Ah, dang, he pulled me. Okay, well, I have the backup right around this corner here. There we go.
Nice.
So I get out of bounds here, get up here. I'm gonna quick save right here, so in case anything bad happens. We're gonna go on the roof of the map to get out. Get up to the roof to go kill the target. It's that guy from the start where you got arrested next. Yes. It is this guy right here, and he is dead. Grab that rune, blink up here, and we get out. There's one more bone charm we gotta grab. Right there. And that is tower.
Is it all done?
Nice.
You ready to go back?
It's a lot more smooth than I expected it to be.
Thanks to you.
I'm really glad that I realized that there was a backup around in that corner in that like stairwell, because otherwise I would have been stuck there for a good bit. So we did it. We killed the lower region. We've done it. We've done it, chat.
Everything's fine now. Yay.
Yep, everything is totally fine now.
Maybe it's going to be different now.
Yeah, we're gonna go see our friends over in the pub. We're gonna have a drink. It's gonna be great.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm guessing
And also do a storage skip like I'm holding F right here.
the others are in the bar. No doubt waiting to raise a glass in your name.
But wait, how does he know they're in the bar if he's out here?
Reflect on things while we have congratulations.
But
sure
where's
it's
the
not.
caveman?
I'm sure it's I'm sure it's nothing. So we're gonna blink up here. Emily's gonna open the door for us. I'm gonna skip that cutscene with the storage skip. And now we've done it. We're gonna go to bed. Because we are tired. What? Oh no!
Oh,
Oh
frick.
no! Our
Ah.
friends who have been telling us to kill all these people were actually bad? Who could believe it? Capital D :
Samuel, you move like you...
Yeah, we're gonna skip those cutscenes. I'm doing another storage skip here. And now we have been captured. And I'm also holding F through this entire 3-minute cutscene. This is a good bit. So Shasta, go do your thing if you want to. If you have anything to do.
I got a few things I can say, I guess. I got a few plugs I can do. First thing I can tell y'all, just thank y'all for watching and supporting Games Done Quick with your subscriptions, gift subs, and bits tiered. Contributions help keep our shows running. If you're enjoying the stream, consider subscribing for exclusive emotes, ad-free viewing, and access to chat during replays as well. You can also always support the stream by sharing the Games Done Quick channel with your friends. Also a thing to do. Yeah. If you want to also support more or just check out what we're doing in general and be more involved in the community, you can always join our official Discord and add a hotfix role to stay in the loop for upcoming events, chat with staff, and more. Use !Discord and Twitch chat for invites for more info. I'll put that in there because I got you. Don't you worry about that one. And also, hey, we're getting close to 1 million subs on the official GDQ YouTube channel. Getting very close. If you're not subbed to there, you can subscribe there and check out past hotfix shows, special events, and marathons we've done over youtube.com/GamesDoneQuick. Also, if you're watching this on YouTube right now, don't forget to like the video, subscribe, and turn on notifications. Stay up to date with GDQ. Say, get your butts over there and subscribe. That's all I'm saying.
And Solace mentioned in the chat, can't wait to see this run at Fastest Furs as well. I'm rocking
absolutely.
Rocking the Fastest Furs jersey.
A gift from your friend.
I should put mine on, honestly, today. For this. That's fine.
Also, this is Dowd. This is the guy who killed the Empress. He somehow has our sword that we never picked up.
But I don't know.
And he's going to throw it down in that pit, and we can go get it back if we want, but we really don't need it still.
It's like Wind Waker.
I thank you for bringing this to me, Dowd, but I really don't need it.
No.
Yep. We get knocked out. We're going to go into a dream with the Outsider. I forgot to mention the Outsider as a character. He's that kind of creepy dude. And I skipped it. Cool. Yeah, I just held F for that entire cutscene just to save 1 second. So,
worth it.
Very worth it. Okay, so now we're in this cage. And we can break out with those bricks on the ground and break through that. But we're not going to do that. We're going to just clip our way out. I'm going to quick save here because I have a lineup for this. There we go. If I could. There we go. Now we got to make this big blink. Nice. Okay, so this is the flooded district. There's a lot of collectibles here. This is oh, I did not mean to take the potion there. That's fine. This is actually... Ooh, that's not going to be very useful now, unfortunately, but... this is the longest section of this run. Also frames. Thank you. There's a lot of collectibles to get here. Get right in here. Another bone charm down there. Oh, that... I'm going to reload the quick save. That has never happened before. If you would believe
oh my gosh, the thing.
The thing has happened.
Yeah.
Oh boy. All right.
But dang, though, thankfully I had that quick save.
Yeah. I always quick save there because this is a bit of an annoying jump. Okay, there we go. It looks like we're doing actually really good on mana. Usually I have like maybe 1 blink here. Oh yeah, we lost all the mana potions that we had in our back pocket before. So I'm gonna wait here for the mana regen because we don't have any more potions. Get up here. Gotta wait again. Boo, we hate waiting.
Boo, waiting, boo.
Grab the key there so we can go through this door here. All right, so now we're gonna go confront Dowd, but we're not gonna kill him. We're actually just going to pickpocket him because he does have a bone charm on him, and just kind of leave. So if you didn't know, this game can be completed completely non-lethally. You don't have to kill a single person to beat this game. Even though there are targets you have to kill, there are non-lethal routes. Oh, I almost just got shot by a dart there. So we're being sneaky here. Grab the key, grab all that, and we get out. Now he wants to fight us, but we really don't want to fight. We're just gonna get out because we have his key. And he's gonna taunt us and stuff, but we don't really care. My dog is barking at herself. Okay. Alright. So now we're done with Dowd. We just spared him. In quotes. We're gonna do one last elevator. Yeah. Oh, that's not right.
Oh no.
Did not go all the way up. That's okay. This is fine. We have an autosave right here. Perfect. Nothing happened, chat.
Sorry, what happened?
Exactly.
Yeah.
All right. Sounds like Mamo. It is Mamo. Or Maple. My dog Maple. Going on up here. We're going to lean into this wall to, if I can get up here. There's a bone charm here that I can lean through the wall and grab, but... Oh, there we go. Perfect.
Nice.
I believe another potion. Yes, I do. Just going to pop that. Now we're out of bounds through that door, and we're going to go right through here and clip through this floor if I can. Please. Oh, I'm not crouched. That's why. There we go. I realized I was not crouched. Oh, we got pickpocket Granny Rags because she's here again. Oh, I don't want that. And now she's really mad at us. And we're gonna just leave her because she's kind of like a mini boss fight. I've never actually done this boss fight in actual playthrough, so I don't really know. But that spawns this rune up here. We can't grab it otherwise. Skip all this man's dialogue and go into the sewers. Or I'm going to lower my FPS to get through the water faster. For whatever reason, you go faster when you lower your FPS there. And now we escape through the sewers. Oh. Just kind of leaned out of bounds there for a second. There's another last bone charm here. There's spiritual pool. Okay. I've been waiting for you. That's the best bone charm, I think, in the game. It makes your mana regen at twice the speed.
That is very useful then.
Very useful. If you get it really quickly, then it's very, very good. All right. Now we're in Loyalist. This is the fastest level and shortest level in the game because we have to figure out where the Loyalists have taken Emily. And by reading this note, we know where the Loyalists have taken Emily. Oh, what the? That was a little weird. There we go. So we're gonna clip. We're gonna clip in here. We're gonna tip this off to get our good friend Samuel back. He makes his final return.
OMG Samuel, hi.
Hello, Samuel. So we're gonna go out
I'm
to
coming.
him. We're going out to him to start his dialogue. He's gonna get out of bounds for us, and we're gonna start his dialogue again here. He's gonna go out of bounds once again, and then blink up here once we can. I'm gonna quick save and quick load, and it's now fading out into the next level. That's called the Finzi Fast Fade Out. That's found by Finzi. And now, chat. I have some unfortunate news. This is our last ride with Samuel.
No.
We unfortunately have to say goodbye to Samuel.
We've bonded so much.
We've bonded so much through so many cutscenes that are unskippable.
Through thick and thin.
Yes, thick and thin.
Both of them.
Yeah. So this is the final level. It's a very chill level because we're at low chaos. Chaos is a mechanic in this game where depending on the amount of enemies you kill, it will be higher or lower chaos. And since we killed like maybe 10 people in the entire run, we're at really low chaos. which means this final level is very fast and pretty calm. There's a couple of... All right. Goodbye, Samuel.
Goodbye, Samuel.
So we're going to go right up here, grab some more potions, and there is one more collectible as well. There is a single rune hiding right down here. I'm going to quick save right here because I can kind of mess this up sometimes. There we go. Back through the floor, and that is everything collected.
Woo, all the things.
All the things have been done. And now we go up this elevator, and we are coming up on time. So, when we open the door for to save Emily, that is time. So, thank you all for watching just in advance. It's been great. It's been so much fun. We're gonna do one last little trick here. We're gonna go underneath the map and kind of blink back up and climb into the map with our head kind of peeking through the floor here. Also going to quick save right here because I messed this up, then it messes up the autosave. There we go. Go right up here. Get through the floor. Grab the key and time.
GG's.
We have saved Emily.
Is it going to be okay now? Will I be Empress?
Hope you all enjoyed that. That was a lot of fun.
She's 187 coins. Sheesh. You were talking about the coins earlier. I didn't realize there's so many of them.
Luckily, there are items that are like worth like 10, 20, 50 coins. So it's not actually 187 individual coins. But there being 187 means there's a couple individual 1 coins. So, and then considering other levels have like, thousands of coins, it's a lot.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, where can the people find you?
You can find me on Twitch at ArgoOtter. You can find me on Blue Sky at argootter.bsky.social. Yeah, that's pretty much it. That's all where I'm active at right now.
Hell yeah, hell yeah. And that being said, though, we have our last run of the night up here, which is actually our second race ever for Do All the Things. We got a Kirby Nightmare and Dreamland 100% race between Music Will and... Welcome back to Do All the Things, everybody. The Hotfix show, all about 100% speedruns and completionist categories in general. We have now our final run of the evening here, which is actually our second race ever on Do All the Things. It's the race of Kirby Nightmare and Dreamland 100%, a speedrun I've done many times before in my life, so I'll be taking a more proactive approach of commentary this time around. Less hosty, more actually talking about the run a little more because it's a cool run. It's very fast, very awesome, and it's an amazing race game, especially. Like, you'll see a lot of back and forth, I imagine, and just a lot of really cool and tight strats that are hard to hit. But that's enough of me talking here. I say let's hand away to our 2 runners, Musical and Monster Claus. Hello, you two. How you doing?
Not bad, not bad. Go ahead, Moxie. I'll let you have the floor.
All right, yeah. My name is Moxie Claus. I've been speedrunning this game since, oh boy, how long has it been now? Since 2018. It's been 7 years. I run a bunch of different Kirby games, also some other random games here and there, mostly platformers, but sometimes other stuff too.
Yeah. Hi, my name is Musiquill. I am also a very seasoned runner of Nightmare and Dreamland. I picked up this game in 2018, I think. I saw Shasta run this game once, and I was like, wow, I've seen this game before. It looks really fun. And then I fell into a rabbit hole. That's how we got here.
Yep. It also looks like in chat we have a prediction for who will win the race. If anyone wants to bet some channel points on that for fun. But yeah, I've run this game myself like 3 times now in GDQ. It's such a great run. I'm happy I'm inspired some people to run it as well. That being said, though, do you want me to give you both a countdown?
Sure, sounds great.
Cool. So in that case, we're gonna start.
Good luck to you
two. To both of you. We'll start in 3, 2, 1, go. All right, so right at the very start of this run, we're going to do what's called a mix. We're going to select into enemies to give Kirby a power at the same time. Funny enough, this mix actually has a bit of like manip, so we can get the same power from all the enemies there every single time. We get wheel out of it, and both got wheel. Nice, great start.
I missed the manip, so it was a little bit of a slow setup, but I got the mix. That's what's important.
Absolutely, yeah. We'll here see it's about 5 or 6 seconds or so, all the way through the rest of World 1. So it's very important to get this, especially.
I love the recoil setup so much. It's so satisfying when you get it right.
Yeah, that's very, very cool, honestly. Yeah, wheel in this game is interesting. It's very good horizontally, but in order to actually jump with it, you have to jump before using it, and then you can go ahead and use it in general. Ooh, that was kind of cool. Okay, I haven't seen that before. Little swag turn around there.
That's a strat that I like really recently picked up. I'm trying to find more use cases for it, but that's the only one I found so far. You can wheel on top of star blocks without breaking them.
You also wheel into the wire by turning around, and it gives you that nice boost forward. Another important thing are these goal games here. We have to make sure to press A immediately as soon as we get into the can there, A or B in this case. Usually runners alternate between both of them, and we get the lowest amount on the can every single time. We get the 7 there. We particularly want to get like a low 7 to save the most amount of frames. If you mess up though and get between a 6 and a 7 there, you actually lose about a second and a half, just because Kirby has to grab the ledge.
Yeah, the cloud grabs are pretty rough. In this stage, Quill's route is actually going to differ from mine. Quill goes for a newer route. I guess it's not super new anymore, but he's still the only one who goes for it because it's pretty difficult. So I'm switching over to burning here, but you'll notice that Quill actually kept wheel. The reason that I'm switching over to burning is because it's really hard to do boss fights with wheel. And there's a couple coming up. First, a mid-boss fight against Mr. Frosty, and then the boss at the end of the stage, Wispy. So I'm sacrificing a little bit of horizontal movement speed to be able to do those fights a little bit easier. But Quill is gonna attempt to make up that time with the movement abilities that Wheel has that Burning doesn't.
Yeah, especially you might have seen that with the Frosty fight. You kind of have to turn Wheel inside of the enemy, and that is very, very difficult to do because you are vulnerable whenever you're turning with Wheel, and you'll pretty much immediately take damage and lose your ability if you do. So the spacing is really tight. When it comes to Wispy, a lot more consistent with Burning. It also takes less time with Burning. I think it's like 12 hits, whereas with Wheel, it's like 14 or 15.
Yeah, it's hard to get these wheel cancels that Quill's doing right now. They're very, very tight to uncancel right in front of Wispy Woods without like doing a big bonk, but there we go.
Oh, that was pretty good.
Yep, very nice. Also,
not bad. We're pretty close.
Yeah.
I'll take a 320 exit out of there.
Very nice World 1. So I might as well explain real quickly why this is 100%, because we haven't done really anything special so far. So the first two worlds of 100% are the exact same between 8% and this category here. And we're not gonna get the first thing we need for 100% completion until first level in World 3. Now are these overworld switches that unlock more stuff. In World 1 and 2, all the stuff is already unlocked once we get there, so yeah, nothing to worry about there.
Yeah, it's sometimes difficult if you switch between any percent and 100% a lot. Because the first two worlds are identical, it's really easy to accidentally autopilot and skip that first switch. So we definitely need to make sure that we're paying attention when we get to 3-1.
I've been there before, I'll tell you that much.
Yeah. Funny enough, I don't think I miss the World 3 switches as much. I miss like World 6 switches, mostly because they're like... autopilot is, of course, one thing, but they're also just very discreetly hidden. Ooh, there we go.
Yeah, we only get a double star right there. Double stars when you spit them out do more damage. So it'll one-shot the May boss there, that giant wheelie, if you will. And of course, we get Wheel from them again,
and
so it's totally fine.
Yeah, since we re-grab Wheel from that, that's where the different routes in World 1 reconverge. So we're back on the same route here.
Of note as well too, this game, Amazing Mirror, and Sweet Spot, if I recall correctly, are all made by the same developers. And funnily enough, all three of those runs also primarily use this power here wheel for a lot of it. They function differently in all three games though, but it's just Well, it's a platforming game. You gotta do what you gotta do to get through as fast as you can. In this case, the fastest way to get through it is usually using wheel. Not always the case in 100% especially. That's why this category is so cool. But yeah. Now upcoming.
Yeah, 100% definitely has a bit more ability variety since you're forced to switch off to get certain switches.
Yeah, it's super cool. Speaking of switching off right here, we're gonna be going powerless for this entire arena. Except for right here, where we're gonna get star back just so we can keep it, and then ideally keep it again. Get it stuck in the enemy along with our star right at the end of that, and we're good. Very nice. Two mosques get the same as well. Perfect. Yellow professionals. Very, very nice.
I almost missed the first 3 inhale of the star. That was close.
Yeah, that was really close.
I screwed that up in practice. I was pretty nervous.
It's a hard trick, honestly.
Oh, that was super cool movement in the overworld there, Quill. I'm just gonna float.
I stole that from the TAS.
One thing you gotta be careful with. That's pretty good, yeah. One thing you gotta be careful with mini bosses is that they're very random what they do, and if they're near a wall, it's hard sometimes to use wheel to defeat them because they're gonna you bonking against a wall and they can step back a little bit. Therefore, it can send you into the mini boss if you're not careful. But we got it there, no issues.
Well, I accidentally died, so I'm going to be going with the old strats for World 2.
Oh, did you get
getting
Cloud?
Spark.
Did you get Cloud hitbox?
Yeah. Didn't quite make that jump and fell into the pit.
Unfortunate.
Oh well.
Yeah.
But that means you get to see the old strat, which is kind of a neat backup. The Spark there, which makes it much, much easier to kill TikTok. But you lose a lot of time to movement throughout the rest of it.
Yeah, Spark's a very cool power in this game too. We're actually going to see it way late into the run as well. Now that we have this kind of tricky screen that Quill's going through, very, very nicely done. And we're getting high jump now, which we're going to keep for most of World 3 as well. High jump is actually really good for the very next world. High jump is also one of my favorite Kirby powers in general in this game. It is so cool. So press B, you jump really high, but if you press B again, you can cancel your jump. It has a little hitbox too as well, which allows for some very awesome bits of movement everywhere. Now we have Paint Roller, who is the World 2 boss. Is random where they go. We got the best luck there, but unfortunately lost our power. But we now just spam B right in front of them and should take care of them. Nice.
He gave me the ball. Wow, that's generous. It's too bad I can't take it.
Yeah. In the arena of this game, like the boss endurance, you want to hope for a ball right there because ball's the most powerful ability in the entire game. We won't see in this run until about run World 5 though, but yeah, it's very nice to have.
For sure.
3.
Right.
Ow.
On top right. Oh, worst luck for Moxie there. Bottom left means you just have to wait for them to stop moving a little bit.
All right, reminder to not forget the switch. I am on my way.
Yes, here's our first switch.
Now
we're finally beginning to do all of the things.
There it is.
This is the first thing, if you will.
You're now the precursor to doing all the things. Now we're officially doing all the things. First switch is just down those blocks in that third or that fourth room there. Hit the switch, unlocks the overworld, which we're not going to do, and then we leave. It's just a mini boss fight in this case. That's what that icon means. Nothing more than that. I think if I recall correctly, you get like a 1-up from doing that. I forget. It's been a while.
It's a max tomato, unfortunately.
Probably.
It's nothing useful.
Dang.
Why do that when you can
some of the things you get are way more true.
It's
yeah.
true.
Some of the things that you get are way better than others.
Now we're going to a very infamous fight in the run. We got our first Bugsy fights. Bugsy's a very random main boss. They can move everywhere. They can attack like that and go across the screen really quickly. We got to make sure to hit them quickly 4 times plus the cancel to destroy them. But getting the cancel every time is very hard, especially with how raggedly they move. Then we got 3-3 in 1 second here, which is kind of a little bit of a snoozer level in a way. Though this does actually bring up something interesting between this game and Kirby's Adventure. Because in Adventure, this screen right here, Quill's getting to right now, you actually go around the tower, and then a door spawns as soon as you get to a certain part of the tower. But instead of Nightmare in Dreamland, this game, the remake of Kirby's Adventure, you have to just wait there for a while, then eventually the door just opens up.
Yeah, I don't know why they changed
I
that.
don't know either. Maybe it's a GBA limit thing. I don't even know. That'd be weird considering it's, NES remake. That game already pushed the console,
Right.
I guess, but whatever. Very silly.
Maybe like having a moving background or something. I don't know. I think all the backgrounds are stationary, and maybe they have a hard time doing that. I have no idea.
Yeah, that makes sense at least. They have a really cool arena in 3-4. One of my favorites in general to do quickly. We're going to use high jump for the whole thing here and hopefully not get rid of it. We used to do a strategy where, we got rid of our power and then got it back at some point, but just high jump through the whole thing is really good too. And turns out it's just faster as well.
It's probably my favorite arena. I like 6-6. I'm weird for that, but I think 3-4 is my favorite.
Nah, I get it. That one is pretty cool. It's very
I didn't like it until I
well.
learned how to do it.
Yes, the ice physics that mess you up for sure.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
4.
And 3-5 is pretty simple too. We keep this invincible cannon throughout the entire level, and we just spam beyond bonkers there to destroy them. No big deal at all. 3-6 is a bit of a killer. The second room has a crash bomber in it that can mess you up. Hopefully they don't. Nice. It's very tight to hit them with high jump there, but we got it, thankfully.
Hey, Frog was nice. Thank you.
Yeah, those Sir Slippies are also have very random movements. That's a fun thing about Nightmare Dreamland speedrunning is that there's a lot of random movements from a lot of enemies in this game. They can mess you up, and we do a lot of movement to kind of mitigate what they could be doing to you, but sometimes you just guess wrong and they just hit you.
Yeah, you have to have like really good reaction times to pay attention to and learn every single thing that each of the enemies can do.
It's kind of cool though, honestly, in a way, because it reminds me a lot of like fighting games. You have to react well enough to the situation around you, while also like still doing what you gotta do to go through where you're going through quickly. That's why this one's so cool. Speaking of which, we got Mr. Shine, Mr. Bright right here. I'm going Moon. Come on, Moon. Yeah, let's go.
Nice. All right.
Let's go.
I believe in Double Moon. Let's go.
Yeah, it's very important that you guess whether Sun or Moon is going to be first, and it's also very important that you guess it's going to be Moon.
It's true. It's true.
Yeah.
As a
We are
night owl,
both members of the Moon crew.
Yeah, we're 3 out of 3 Moon crew here. So sorry, Sun Gang and non-guessers.
non-guesses are lame. Have fun. Get some whimsy.
Yeah. People who don't guess don't like fun.
Have some whimsy in your life.
Come on, Moon. 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 Ah, come on.
No.
Oh.
Unfortunate.
All right, 1-1.
So the non-guessers
I guess we can split it. The non-guessers. No, the non-guessers lose time anyway.
Non-guesses are neutral. Right, before we actually get introduced to the UFO for the first time in the game, UFO is a very powerful ability that can only be used in the level itself. In this game, at least. In Adventure, you can there's a glitch where you can just kind of not do that. It's pretty cool, but yeah. I was going for a mix right here for wheel. Very nice.
That was the hard setup. I haven't gotten a wheel off that tornado in a really long time.
Did you get tornado first?
Yeah, I did.
Nice. Yeah, that so the mixes in this game, the starting position is based on the first enemy that you inhale. And normally we want to inhale the sword first there. That gives an easier mix. So good job getting it on the tornado.
There's a lot of mixes in this run, especially that at top level only save like a couple of seconds. Like wheel here doesn't save a whole lot of time, but saves enough for it to be worth going for that mix. That's one such example for sure.
I was way too late.
We're about to see another one, eh?
Oh, that's true. Yeah. So for this double main boss fight against some Papa Bros seniors. Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, okay. I thought you did a mix right there. Hey, okay. Anyways, yeah. As soon as it defeats them, we want to ideally hit their corpses into each other. Then we can mix for wheel off of that too, just like this, and let's see if Colton gets.
Oh. Oh no!
Oh no! Disaster.
Oh, that was so close.
Shoot. Yeah, that's probably the hardest mix in the game, with both the setup and how hard the actual mix itself is.
I probably could have gone for the mix, like the harder version of the mix, but I tried to do a setup that's exclusive to the Japanese version, because when you inhale your star that you eject with a mix of other enemies, the mix roulette actually starts where your ability was. So I would have had my ability at Spark, which is only 6 away from Wheel, whereas if I was inhaling the Crash Bombers, it would be more like 13 or something like that. It's a lot easier and it's a lot faster with Spark, but it's a very hard setup to get.
And I will see some powerless movement through 4-3, and then until right here we got high jump, of course, but then 4-4 we're gonna go for another wheel mix on top of that. So ideally, if everything went correctly, in 4 levels we've done 3 wheel mixes. That's how it is at top level with this game. It's super cool, but also, sheesh, no, difficult. I guess play mixes a little bit more too as a mechanic. So like, as a refresher, if you suck into enemies that give you the same, they give Kirby a power, you get a roulette that starts on a different. You get a roulette essentially of all the powers in the game. Very nice mix. And where it starts is completely random. Depends on which 2 enemies you suck in. There is a whole chart about this on I think like Kirby or something. It's pretty neat. But there's a 4-frame window and the game runs at 6 FPS to actually hit the mix itself. And that's the case for most Kirby games out there. This one's no exception for sure. So basically 1/15th of a second to get the power that you want. They're very tricky, and to be doing it consistently takes a lot of practice and just experience. Oh, Fanfam's almost mean right there, but you got out, thankfully.
Another breather level coming up in 4-5. Or powerless for pretty much this whole time.
Yeah, there's an arena coming up that's pretty cool.
Yeah, 4-5's a fun one.
But for the most part, we're pretty powerless here. And then we're gonna get burning right afterwards too, and use that for some cool movement. Kind of interested in how you like bonk off the enemy there despite being invincible, but I mean it's cool for movement's sake. I remember the day the strategy changed for this level a lot. We figured it was like Aiden and a few other people figured out just like how to save a couple of seconds off like the end of the last level and like beginning of this level.
Yeah, we used to actually grab throw from Fan and use that for the star blocks at the end of that room and then into the arena. But we ended up, Aiden ended up figuring out that keeping Spark and then doing the arena powerless was a little bit faster.
It's faster, but
the only use of throw in the run.
I miss throw as well.
Yeah.
It's faster, but at what cost?
Ooh.
At the cost of Kirby's funny little headband.
Mr. Slippy, don't hit me, please. Thank you.
And we get sword for Mr. TikTok up here. A couple of hits with it. It's a little weird for his movements, but that's okay. I've not explained these dark rooms yet, but it's a funny little thing. There are 3 rooms in the game that are just completely dark like that. You're supposed to get a power called lights to like brighten it, and like it's not worth it. I think in A scenario because you can kind of just see anyways. I don't know, but yeah.
Yeah, it's really funny. You can actually see if you just turn your brightness up.
The one thing you can't see though is the doorway where that switch is though. So casually, it's what you would probably do there, but yeah.
Yeah, it's one of those things where you have to use the power to see it, or just kind of know that it's there already.
Yeah, it's nice that it doesn't make you actually grab the ability. As long as you know where it is, you can just kind of go in there.
And now we're on to Krakow. Krakow, it has a little bit of a level before you actually start finding them, where you use high jump and go up quickly. Of course, we cancel it to save a little more time here and there. Then for Krakow, we have to get 5 hits of high jump, which is the cancel to defeat them. So we're gonna try for. Ooh, we're gonna go for the risky strat. Okay. So go for the 6 hit strat there, actually in the front, where you just go right in front of their hitbox with the lightning, but a bit of a riskier strat, but that's okay. Very, very cool to show
All
off, to
good.
say the least. I believe Moxie get the same as well. If I want to also have a bit of a breather, we're going to go down into this little area instead of the normal door through here. Here you get stone, and then just go all the way down, a bit past where we normally would go with it, and that gets us our first switch of World 5.
I love that your positioning is perfect. You don't have to do anything except press the B button.
Nice fight, Moxie.
Thank you. I got a perfect landing, which is surprising.
Oh, nice.
Very hard to do, especially on Krakow. After you put the star right after you defeat a boss, you are kind of just locked into whatever like position or like whatever momentum you have going into it. So it's very hard to get like a perfect landing where like Kirby will just like walk up and go to the middle of the screen and start doing his little dance. But if you get that,
if you land perfectly, you get to skip that walk animation.
Now in 5-2, we're gonna be introduced to the star of the show pretty soon. Honestly, it's Ball. Ball. I mentioned Ball Kirby earlier. Very, very good power to say the least for damage. Ooh, got respawn Ball there. That's fine.
I just have to go back a little bit.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, Ball does a lot of damage. It's very tricky to use because when you go upwards or downwards with it, it's when it has a hitbox, but the in-between where you're on the ground or like on the ceiling, that's where you can get hits. It's very tricky.
It has some it has some really crazy movement properties, and if you thought that Spark and High Jump were killing bosses fast, just wait till you see the mini boss fights that we do with
Look at
Ball.
Bonkers right here. Just gonna go 1, 2, and dead. See you later.
It's absurd how powerful they made this.
It's pretty decent in
It's
adventure too.
ridiculous.
That's the wild part, but they just made it a lot more powerful in this game.
It's so tricky to use. I think a lot of casual players probably kind of ignored it. But once you get the hang of it, it is crazy good.
I definitely
crazy
took
good.
Ball for granted until I started speedrunning this game. No question about that.
Oh yeah. Here's a funny room come up here in 5-3. There's if you do the powerless run of this game, you can just kind of have to go through all these enemies here that normally Wheel just barrels on through. Makes things a little tricky.
I hate this room in NCA.
Yeah, this little NCA is very, very strange compared to
Strange,
the
and the hotheads can snipe. The hotheads can snipe you out of nowhere, and you can just die because Kirby's put into hard knockback over a pit.
Yeah, and also get that file room too, where it just spikes everywhere. You can slow down a little bit by floating to make sure you're good, but it's faster, of course, to just ideally do a little bit of turns right at the end midair. Which I didn't name it myself, but those are called shast turns essentially. Ooh,
Shast turns. I tried to go for the Cobra burn, but oh well. I'll get it next time.
Yeah, it's when you turn.
I have
around
enough health to damage boost.
Yeah, you're good here for sure. And now we're into the arena here of 5-4. Hopefully get it done pretty cleanly. We do this powerless anyway, so it's fine that we lost our power earlier. Just gotta be a little careful because we're at 1 health, but we're good. Quill's professional. I like from the ball, they stay in the pit there. Ricky's ball just for a little bit of movement here. Woo!
Okay.
Here it is.
I have to say the phrase or else I die.
It's true. Don't need that tomato here because the switches heal you all the way to full for free. Very clean as well, Moxie. Hell yeah, hell yeah.
Yes, I love that. That arena is my favorite
It's
one.
very cool. We're gonna fall down here with ball because we fall with ball, we fall a lot faster. And it's also faster too to avoid as many enemies as possible while falling. While it's tempting to ride the wall there, it is a little faster to go slightly next to the wall and avoid some enemies and avoid hit lag. All right, we got another real quick switch right here. Okay, a bit of a puzzle. You have to get fire, then get high jump flying across the screen there, and then go right into the cannon. That gets you right to the switch. About a boom.
The switches look so bouncy. I just want to be on top of them and use them like a trampoline.
Yeah. Feel very jelly-like in a way, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, unfortunately, they do vanish from existence as soon as you jump on them once.
So sad, honestly.
Probably not. It's a one-time use trampoline.
You're like the Super Mario World switches, I guess. If Frontline just takes 3 hits there, or I guess 2.5, you need to cancel as well. Now get burning for the rest of this. The enemies in this room can be a little... Oh, actually, I forgot about this. This nice. Ooh, okay. Quick, just
getting fancy with it.
Real. Gotta do what you can to race to save to get the edge on your opponent. After all.
True.
I gotta go ham the whole time.
Because right at the next level here, you do get wheel again. That being said, though, don't use wheel for a lot of it because you need hammer. That's why. This is a funny mix. So this is a mix that anyone can do here in chats anytime they want to. All you do is suck in those 2 wheels, then press down and A and just hold both of those at the same time. That's all you gotta do for that one. Is the first power in this mix, you get hammer every single time, and that'll allow you to get the break the hammer blocks or break the metal blocks in this level whenever you want to. So if you're playing this game casually, just do exactly that there. Just hold down A by while you're sucking those 2 wheel enemies, and you're good.
I got really nervous in that room with the Rockies. That's like over a large pit with those floating platforms, because I swear I have down warped below those platforms before, even when I'm just running normally. And there's a real chance of dying if you do that. I don't know how or why that happens.
And now with that, we're on to the boss of World 5, which, coincidentally enough, we use hammer for it. And for next couple of levels, we're going to try and keep hammer as much as we can, because it's just faster to do so. But for now, we have heavy mole. The ground is destructible. Everything around us is destructible. It's random if they hit backwards with that lower spin saw there, but we're good.
Yeah, one really funny thing about the destructible ground in that fight. So obviously with that first room having a ton of wheels, you're probably going to have wheel once you come out of there playing casually. If you use wheel at the beginning of the heavy mole fight, it will break the ground and you will fall through it and die. And I am convinced that the developers did that intentionally and they wanted you to fall through and die as a funny little prank.
Yeah, we have a quick mix in this first room, or the second room of 6-1 here. There's a few ways to get that one, but you get wheeled by just getting the third power in that mix. And it allows you to break that metal block, because wheel can do that too, for every reason. And
yes, it can.
It's our switch.
I'm pretty sure that's unique to this game as well.
Oh, that's
you
snipe.
Are so mean.
Oh. Crazy hothead snipe.
Wow,
oh my goodness.
dude, I swear that is like, that hothead has a vendetta against me. I swear.
I was like, what?
He did that to me in practice too.
That Slippy got me.
Ah.
I think we slipped on into that hammer mix right there. Very nice. Sorry.
Yeah, fortunately, it's a very easy backup.
Yeah. The very first power in that mix that quote just right there gives you stone, and you need stone to destroy this wooden peg up here. Hammer also works for this too. So, but, you know, it'd be the first power. You just hold down A and you're good on that one. So, ba-bam. I actually forgot about that stone mix entirely, but it's very useful when consider it's before the room that you need it.
Yeah, that's another one where the Japanese version comes in handy.
Why is that?
Because it changes the roulette to make it a much easier mix than it normally would be.
Yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, otherwise, Japanese only saves a little bit of time whenever you have to soft reset, which soft resetting gives you your health back and allows resetting you back to 3 lives. It's a very useful thing. Speaking of useful things, we're going to go for one of the hard mixes of the run here in 6-3. There's a mix for UFO, which is very useful between the switch and destroying the boss here. I think it was about one. Yeah, it's a little too early there. So that was 2 off in that case.
There we go.
There we go. Second try. Yeah, right before UFO is throw, and then before that was backdrop, if I recall correctly. But
That's correct.
Absolutely wrecks bonkers there. Then we can use our UFO to skip the room coming up here. Normally go to the right and get a fire enemy, but to light this torch, or this rope underwater, but we just don't have to worry about that anymore. Well, no, it's lasers there, not fire. Yeah. No big deal.
All right, I've got the mix coming up. Let's see if I can get
You got this. Ah, right one before too.
Oh.
All right, double second try, I believe. Ooh, one after in that case, I think.
Yep.
Very nerve-wracking mix to say the least. Take a third try though.
It's like 16 or so abilities that you have to cycle through. It's a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's a difficult one for sure.
It all flashes by in just a core of it, like, 4 frames, 1/15 of a second, so very hard to get that. You're right, have to wait
Got stuck in the cannon
like that. Ooh, burning. Okay. That's what I'm talking about. There's a lot of like mixes like this. I only save a little bit of time here and there. Like this burning mix doesn't save a whole lot of time, but it saves just a little bit coming up. Because we got a nice horizontal room at the very end of this level.
Mm-hmm. And then because in the next stage you need to light a fuse, and the only abilities that can do that are there's only a few abilities that can do that, and burning is a little bit faster than the fire enemy you would normally get. And burning can also break the steel blocks at the beginning of 6-6 that you need for a switch. So it kind of saves time over a few levels getting that mix that early.
There's a lot more utility to the burning mix there than just the speed at the end of 6-4. It's actually quite an important mix to get.
Seems like it, yeah.
Mm-hmm. It's a little bit of an awkward setup, but the mix itself isn't very hard. Fortunately, it's the second
that's
ability.
close.
Chili, double chili. Ooh, okay, we're good.
Yeah, those shows can just randomly attack, and their hitbox is very large when they do so. Bit scary. Scary?
Okay.
Oh, that's fine though. We're in the room before we actually needed that in this case. Yes, we want you casually get fire right here and just use that for the fuse we talked about earlier. So just go down here, use that, and cans on the other side. So we're gonna way over here all around. It's a bomb block and get that real quick. Plenty of time left over too.
I think what I'm trying to do is keep my ability and get a double star setup going at the beginning of 6-6.
That's a good idea.
Because double stars can also break metal blocks.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, generally the 3 ways that people do it are either with burning, with a double star, or they go into the next room and grab a UFO enemy and then come back.
Bit of a scary shot there too. You have to hold up on your D-pad just to make sure you don't fall into the pit after you throw a double star to the metal blocks there. It's a bit scary, but we know what we're doing. We're professionals. This room, though, we don't know what we're doing a little bit because the UFOs, well, there's like 7 of them. They spawn completely randomly and move completely randomly. Or, not spawn completely randomly, but they move around in a very erratic fashion in that room. You very easily just lose your power or just lose where you're going entirely.
Yeah, but the important part there is to make it through with an ability, no matter what it is, so you can get that double star setup on the Frosties. You went for the wheel mix there.
I almost got burning. That would have been also good.
Mm-hmm.
Now here's Quill's favorite arena right here. Yeah, ice physics.
And no one else's favorite arena.
Yeah, this is a hard one for sure. But it's really cool and done correctly. I'll give it up on that one.
It is, yeah, it is. But did they really need to give it ice physics?
Not really. Very clean, though.
I say
very
no.
Clean. All right. Pitch and Moxie screen for this room here. UFO room is very tricky, but with the burning, it's a lot easier for sure.
Easy.
And now we have Meta Knights.
Yeah, very good RNG.
Yeah, speaking of RNG, we got Meta Knight here. Meta Knight blocks randomly. And, that was pretty good, actually. That's good luck right there. Very nice.
Yeah, it was a good fight.
Yeah, whenever they block, it's completely random, and when they block, you lose time. So the less blocks, the better. I would say that's how a matchup goes in Smash as well, but that's not the case.
If only.
Yeah. Someday Kirby will be top tier again. It is what it is. Down to World 7. World 7 is where things are start equalizing a lot more, I think, because we have a very pivotal level in the very next one. 7-2 is a very, very important level, but we also got a lot of hard movement before we get there too, and also afterwards as well. It's a very tricky area, to say the least. Tricky to do well, but if whoever does it well will definitely have a nice advantage, to say the least.
Yeah, Moxie and I have been complaining about 7-1, like, basically since we started.
Oh, nice clutch.
Neither of us like this level at all.
Yeah, 7-1's a very tricky one. All those blocks especially are wild to get through. However, thankfully you get a mix for ball for free right at the end if you just hold down A. So that is nice. This is up for 7-2 here, where we got mini boss rush. We skipped 3 of them by going through the door at the very top, right there, which is nice. Having to do 7 of these in a row would be awful. But yeah, we're gonna hope for some patterns from every single one of these bosses. Hopefully, they'll all be nice. Fanfan's not being nice as usual. We do not like Fanfan here. We've been very mean though this time. There we go. Go run back. Now for Bugsy, we're gonna hope they go across the screen here. Instead of the jumps, we can get a hit there, thankfully, but yeah. That actually worked out in the end, okay. The double jump wasn't too bad. Now Fireline, Fireline we got Hope and Pray, and that was nice. We gotta go on the very edge of their hitbox and not go inside of them even more than that. And that was good. Other than Fanfan, that was good. That was pretty clean.
Can't be mad about that. Fanfan is Fanfan. What can you do?
Now we'll see the run back on Moxie's screen as well.
Yeah, my turn to take them on. See how they behave for me.
I believe you got this. Let's see Bonkers. Good Bonkers, nice. Give you a little jump just for fun. Fanfan's got a roll here.
Oh,
nice.
Yeah, good pattern.
That's the ideal pattern there. Yeah, and Bugsy, hopefully go across the screen. There we go. 1, 2, and 3.
Yep.
And then Fire Lion, I believe. Nice, got a little jump for Fireline.
Perfect 7-2.
Absolutely perfect. Very
nice, let's go.
Where'd you get wheel from? What? I missed that.
Hey,
yeah, Quill has a new strat for World 7.
You'll see tomorrow.
I guess so, at this point. I guess might as well talk about that real quickly while going to 7-4. But yeah, we're both Quill and Moxie are here doing a race of Criminal Never Dreamland for Fast First Fall Fest happening this weekend. And I'll also be commentating that, so I guess we'll see the run back of that tomorrow. Very cool. 7-4, very first room the very first room of 7-4 I called famously one time a bad Mario Maker level in one of my GDQ runs of this. Because it's true. There's so many enemies spam everywhere. Like it's very easy just to get hit by an enemy and lose your power and not do well and cry. You know, that's how it goes sometimes. It is what it is. Oh, you don't go for Spark there now. Okay.
Oh, you'll see. You'll see.
I'll see then. Yes. I've got those eyeballs I like using so much.
I was floored when I figured out how to do this.
Nice, clean room. Clean 7-4 room.
Ooh. 2 health though. I'm not happy about that.
Just a bit scary. All right, let's see it. Oh, okay. I saw the vision though.
You can, yeah, it is possible.
Try to go for a double star there while that giant wheel is going away from them. That would have been really cool.
And it'll hit him. It'll hit him twice because the star goes at just slow enough to hit him twice, and then it'll be an insta kill.
And now we're on to
to get health or to not get health. That's the question.
I say get health, honestly, but
Yeah.
I don't know. You could let me catch up.
I was gonna say you could go risky here, make the race a little more interesting all of a sudden. But I don't know, commentator bias here. Yeah. So.
Oh no, I died.
Yeah, this is the final level of the run right here. It's weirdly enough, because this game is a remake of Kirby's Adventure, the second main series Kirby game. It's actually a throwback level to Kirby's Dream on 1, the very first Kirby game. They really put a throwback to the first game in the second game, and it's now remade in 2002. There you go. Yeah, this final room is very pivotal, especially. This is where our final switch of the run is for 100%.
Oh, thanks for reminding me.
Oh. Just kidding, he's actually not here. 8%.
Hey, that gold door looks pretty cool right about now.
Yeah. Don't you just want to go right into it?
Yeah, it's so flashy. Ooh, so sparkly.
That moon is just there for decoration.
Nothing more than that.
Why would you be able to go into the moon? That doesn't make any sense.
It's kind of wild.
Go into the gold door like a good Kirby speedrunner.
It's kind of wild how the moon comes back for like future Easter eggs too, like in Triple Lux where a Hal room is. But anyway, speaking of Triple Lux, there's Detour in that game, and King Dedede's right here. Yeah, and now they're gone. There we go. Ball defeats them in 7 hits. There's a step to defeat them on the right side there if done correctly, but it also relies a little bit on luck. That's just how it be. And now we're in kind of the breather of the run a little bit, which is the final boss. They're pretty consistent in what they do. Make sure you can just mash your beat button as fast as you can here, and move in the right spots so we don't get our projectiles eaten at all. I'm believing good DD as well from Moxie, I believe.
Oops. Where am I going?
Clamp right on the edge, then go up and down a bit. Very nice. Gave you the jump, so it should be good here. Nice. Yeah, now we're on to our final boss here. This is Nightmare. We're destroying Nightmare to restore all the good dreams in Dreamland here. That's the idea. There's a little lore update, I guess. We've got the Star Rod here. The Star Rod shoots projectile one at a time. Nightmare will open up after a little bit of time to be vulnerable, so you can shoot a projectile right at them.
Oh, hello?
Oh, okay.
I think that was a weak hit.
Yeah, it was a weak hit. We can get a weak hit by just jumping near Nightmare when they're exposed like that. It's the non-projectile star hit, essentially. And we got the fast hit there, too. Nice. If you damage boost right into Nightmare, you can actually go right to where their weak spot is and just get projectile from the other side, and it just works for some reason. And normally time would be right there, but time is going to be in the final hits in 1 second. Right.
Time. There we go.
There it is.
I missed the hit.
GG. And I'm just starting the Nightmare fight.
Yeah, so Nightmare is about a minute long or so as soon as we get into the screen here. So, very close race in the end.
Yeah.
There's 100% completion right there. Get some high kibbies in the chat. Oh, almost got it. That's totally fine though.
Yeah. No early hit, but a normal hit is very fine.
Yeah, as you can see between the two, very consistent fight in general. Where your teleport is random, but like how many teleports are same every time, and it's totally chill. There's time.
And that's time for me.
GG's.
GG.
Very nice race from the both of you. Let's see about 100% completion. I know you got it, but like suspense.
We gotta make sure.
Hey, there it is.
There it is.
Another high kibby.
Wow.
Hi, Kibby.
People have been watching this run behind me like since I started, so thanks guys.
I just got 583,000 channel points, by the way.
You got a GDQ couch, man.
Wild.
It's always been my dream to be on a GDQ couch.
Oh.
Yeah, GG's to both of you. Where can people find you?
Yeah, so
you can find.
Go ahead, Moxie.
Oh, you go first. You won. You go first.
Okay. You can find me at twitch.tv/musicquill. Same name on Blue Sky if you're interested in seeing me repost stoats, otters, and just general stuff.
As it should be.
Yeah. You might also find me at fur conventions. I'm going to BLFC next week. So if any of you are going there, let me know, okay?
That's a fun one. I went in 2016 myself.
Yeah. And I guess you'll find me on Fastest First tomorrow as well with Moxie.
True, yeah, you'll find both of us there. So Quill wins round 1, but we're going to be running it back tomorrow. So be sure to stay tuned there, see if I can even the setup.
Absolutely.
But yeah, you can find me at twitch.tv/MoxieClaws or also on Blue Sky. My name on there is also MoxieClaws. Yeah, that was, it looks like our times, looks like you got a 43:19. I got a 44:12. That's pretty good.
That's pretty good.
I'm happy with that for sure.
Yeah, very cool, very nice race between both of you. That was a lot of fun. Any last shout outs here before we head off for the nights?
Yeah, just shout outs to everyone in the Kirby community. It's honestly the most welcoming and friendly community that I've ever been a part of. It's really my home in the speedrunning community, and I just love everyone in it. Shout outs also to Reiner, who ran any percent for this game for a different GDQ hotfix just a couple days ago. So if you want to catch the VOD for that, both Quill and I were actually on commentary for that, and that was a really impressive run if you want to see what the any percent run looks like.
Seems pretty active right now, funnily enough. You love to see it.
It is, yeah. Lots of activity in Niddle again. Very cool to see.
Kirby community, best community. Also my home in speedrunning too. Yeah, that being said, though, that is all for Do All the Things tonight after this week Parallel Universe. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see y'all in about 2 weeks from now once again. Have a good one.